What's up?
We are live for AEW Rampage because, apparently, what is a schedule? Who cares about a schedule?
And people like basketball right now, so that's why we so freaking early.
But on my screen, I have QTV versus the Lucha Bros and Vikingo.
Okay.
I need them to do something more with Hobbs. He doesn't deserve this.
Uh, I just need a restart. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we need a restart. We kind of had it after the last review, but it feel like it's been dragging, or this moment in time has been hitting like it's supposed to hit.
I don't know what he's missing.
Like something's like
Maybe it's the storyline. I think it might be the storyline. If we give him a good story, I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, more so for the mid card, because the upper select. I ain't gonna try to pronounce it.
Echelon
Upper people. The upper
Vikingo.
the upper stories are actually pretty decent. BCC versus Elite, the 4 pillar thing. Just the middle part needs to be more defined just a little bit.
Yeah, the mid card definitely needs more, and I don't know what they need more of, but it's something.
Right, it's like I definitely like an actual story and more focus. Like Orange Cassidy, his reign is good, but it's not an actual story. It's just a good string of good matches.
Well, the story is Orange Cassidy caring enough to fight every week, because you got to remember, before his whole thing was I don't care.
Yeah.
Now she cares enough to fight.
Right?
Oh shit. I forget how fast Ray Phoenix can actually move until I see him move.
But see, so like talking about focus. Now we're gonna make Vikingo and the Lucha Bros an actual thing. I need y'all to focus and making an actual thing, because this could be so good. Like when they were doing the whole House of Black open house rules, my mind went to luchadors, lucha rules, tornado.
Where does that leave Pac when he comes back? If he comes back, where is Pac?
This is okay.
Like, we know he thinks America is ghetto, and it is. It is. But he was here, and then we blinked, and then we ain't seen him.
Like this Pac, just let us know you're okay. Just say I need a break. F these AEW people. And like, okay, cool, bet. Just tell us when you come back.
No, it is a ladies' night. AOW, not girls. A ladies' night.
Late in the feelings right. Ladies' night overnight.
The old version, not Lil Kim version, because the Lil Kim version was a little bit too explicit.
Lady. Okay.
Okay, Lil Kim, I say you have. Okay, so Penta versus Hobbs, I could get with that.
We had it. It was on Rampage. They didn't put focus on it.
Give me more of it.
Like,
let's give me more of it.
I was so mad. I'm like, hold up. Why is Hobbs and Penta? Why is this like? Okay, we're not saying Rampage is the lower show, but there's not a lot of eyes on it. This should have been a whole lot of eyes as much as possible, which means it should be on Dynamite.
Like, Hobbs is very powerful to do that to Penta, because Penta is not a small man.
He's not.
So him doing the delayed like suplex, like
just
like the delayed, like we love to see that. We need to see more of it. Mm-hmm. I think him versus Penta would be a good like starter feud. I just want to know like where could they go after that, and I wonder maybe if Christian beats
Wardlow,
then Hobbs versus Christian could be good, because that would make Hobbs speak more, and I think maybe that's the part we're missing, the speaking, the I'm big and I look this way, but I'm also really intelligent.
And he hasn't sucked on the mic. Like when they separated Team Taz, he was pretty decent. I'm not sure. Hopefully, it's just for the story of him going with QT, even though the story isn't good. But it's like he could have been good by himself. Don't know who said he needs someone with him, but
They
he
need
could be
to
good by
develop
himself.
that more on the show, like because I don't know why they're like I know that Will Hobbs helped out QT then helped Will Hobbs, but now why are they still around each other? Like, give me more, tell me more.
They're like people are like, well, Lauren is not long term story booking. It's a moment they made into a long term story. Like no one really was checking for that moment that much for him to help him get the belt.
I figured that would happen, but I didn't. I don't. What's happening now? It's just kind of like,
It's like,
but also, did you see they got out of table? Why did they get out of table?
Is this no disqualification?
This isn't GCW. So,
just come take out random tables. Sure.
we'll see how that goes.
This is why I love the House of Black rules, is because one of the rules is we're going to determine what qualified as a DQ. So it's like, okay, thank you. So can we please define a table isn't disqualification, evidently.
If I were facing the House of Black, I'd be like, everything they do is a disqualification, and I win the belt if they get disqualified. Boom.
So I have 2 matches. Like I said, Lucha Bros would be nice. Like, how can someone talk now? It's not correct. Yes.
Oh.
And the Inevitable, which is House of Black versus BCC, let that just be pure. That could go either 2 ways. A Danielson pure rules match, or Moxley, which is pure blood.
Either way of those, I think House of Black wins because Malachi Black, Brody King, and Matthews are very much technical in their dissection of people.
Yeah.
They just kind of bring it back a little bit, so it's not as brutal. But like if it's blood, oh shit. Alistair's so gonna keep the shit out of Moxley. And it's just gonna be blood.
Like, so hopefully this idea goes on really long because
these absolute nuts.
I can get with this. Just make this an actual good. You know what I'm saying? Don't make it a byproduct.
They're in our age. Hi, Gemini. 97. Please don't tell me you were born in 97 because that just makes me feel very old. And yes, AEW Hobbs can talk. He just doesn't get a chance.
He doesn't.
I'm wondering if they think maybe. I wonder if he's not comfortable doing unscripted promos, but like semi-structured promos, and that's what it is. I don't know.
But you know what? I can understand that. Me personally, unscripted is a very trusting thing. Like even the greatest people, can we at least have a we call it bullet points? All right, 3 bullet points. The match. I don't like you. This is why. Just hit those 3 and then just fly off.
I was 7.
I was 8. I'm like, we're not old. We are not old. You, Sammy, young, Black Buck, Nick Jackson. I don't care about
Shit.
We're not old.
They flip him in the. What the fuck? Huh? Holy shit. Oh. Oh shit. Oh, that was clean as shit. Oh, that was clean. Oh. Oh. How did you?
I'm not gonna try.
Do physics not like?
I'm not gonna try.
Do they?
Yeah, I'm not gonna try.
I would, y'all. There. So there was a bunch of flippy stuff that just worked, and now I'm questioning physics and gravity, and I just have questions. And yeah.
It ended with a Phoenix super kick, which really wasn't a super kick because like a roundhouse, because his whole body went to like in a circle.
Ooh. You better not lose to Aaron Solo.
I'm just
No
okay.
Aaron Solo.
We love him, but he's not built up enough for this. No offense.
Okay, so while this is happening, WWE is real messy. They are real messy.
Now what?
You put Ricochet, his current girl, and his ex girl on the same show, but wait. You put Aleister Black's wife and his ex fiance on the same show. How you do that, WWE?
Wait, hold on. So who's ex-wife?
His ex fiance. Isla Dawn, girl. Girl, I'm finna get you a story.
So so I'm gonna say WWE really don't know that much.
Like, they do not, girl. It was all on the internet.
If they can't update their freaking,
all on the internet, they can't miss it. They could not. There's no way they missed that.
I'm just saying, Naomi was still on the page, the roster.
It got bad. It was on Tumblr. It was on Twitter. It was on Facebook. Do you know that?
It ended that bad?
Girl, they was talking about, it was like All My Children, One Life to Live, God in Life, Days of Our Lives type shit.
Dang. That's like, can we get separate buses? Yeah, this is too much on the road.
Well, if you hit us up, hold up. I forget about this. Yeah, okay, there we go. Hold on, let me check. Okay, so QT and them lost as we expected. Oh. If you can email us, right, girl, right. If you can email us, Juggernaut97 at workhorsewn@gmail.com. ALW, if you're still in chat, can you drop our email? And we can discuss some things, because I like business. We all like business. Oh,
Top of that.
Crazy, huh?
Top of the hat, we have a game every month. I'm going to get my championship back.
Well, we already got our next guest lined up, but the next time I run it, if you're not scared, Juggernaut,
And I need to be scared too. And I need to be scared.
I was nice. I took into account that people might be inebriated. Unless y'all can't get ponytail swinging.
Because he didn't do that.
He had to swing. You really thought he knew how to do the? You think he was? I'm just saying,
it looked like a cowboy. It looked like his arm was up here.
Trying. I got what he meant, but I also created the game, so there's that.
And Romeo got it too. So one it was completely up too.
And Romeo had lessons, so yeah. But hello to everyone who was not here when we started. We are live for a AEW Rampage watch along. This is Workhorse Wrestling Network. It is ladies' night for the first hour of the show. There's like a 30-minute downtime between here and SmackDown.
Hey.
We might just stay with the stream. We don't know. You will see how we see him. We do what we do. Yeah. But just to remind everybody of the content that we have live, we do go live on Fridays usually starting at 8 p.m. Eastern, to watch. Well, she watches Friday Night Smackdown. I'm not watching that shit.
If you're gonna watch WWE, I say SmackDown is probably the best one to watch.
I'm not gonna watch it.
It's SmackDown, NXT, Raw.
I will watch them watch SmackDown, but I'm not gonna watch SmackDown. And then at 10 p.m. Eastern, when all the madness is ended, usually it's AEW Rampage, but tonight we have it on at 6:30 for you guys. And tomorrow we have WWE Backlash for predictions. I am finally gonna break free of Anika and be the winner all by myself. So
we'll see.
Okay, but as long as
it's
one of us two, like,
yeah,
we're good.
Like, I would say we're about Sammy, but Sammy be picking people just to be opposite. So I don't he don't worry me as much no more.
Like we just gotta be there. All right. So that'll happen tomorrow, whenever that happens. Tuesday night for the cookouts, we have our AEW brand draft, which is AEW, ROH, Collision, and Rampage, because Dark and Dark Elevation are no more. There is nobody on the rosters. Everybody's up for grabs. Factions can be picked the last 2 rounds. Only 2 factions can you pick. Tag teams can be picked at any time. And of course, that infamous 1-minute timer.
We were just so I saw it in the Discord. Stupid. I saw in the Discord, they're like, so we're doing all 3. I'm like, do we have to? I'm like, Dad, they're all on television. This is so much. It's gonna be so
much. But the person who would have won last time, if she had been playing, because Anika won last time, but if she had been playing, Dolores would have won because she had the best roster. She will be our special guest on Tuesday. Y'all finna go down. It's gonna be a good time for everybody. On Wednesdays, we have All for Night, which is typically pre-recorded. Of course, you come for the wrestling and you stay for the chaos. They made Raw and NXT look so interesting when they're not. And now we are back on AEW Rampage with Chris Jericho, who is currently being beaten alive by Twitter. Not just Black Twitter, but all Twitter, because he talked about Missy Elliott. We don't do Missy Elliott slander.
Okay, so I try not to be in people's business.
Happy belated.
I try not to, right? Twitter, if you're not equipped for Twitter, I say stay off of it. But if you're gonna say dumb stuff, be prepared for that as well. Because why?
Don't be that person on Twitter, especially Black Twitter. But then when you say something about Missy Elliott, you get all Twitter.
If you don't know about Black Twitter, I'll say this. You don't want to be inducted into it when you say something stupid. That's a bad way to be. That's a bad way to discover Twitter, when you're the subject and we have to roast you because you said something dumb.
It's not just like a one-day roast; it's a continuous roast, because until the next day, the next person. So yeah,
and it's like every time it's like, well, I love sandwiches. I bet you do with your little white bread behind, but you don't want no flavor in the Hall of Fame. See, that's why ain't nobody like your little funky, little fuzzy sound. See, it go like that.
She took it there. Damn.
That's not me, but it goes that way. It goes that way.
I don't watch WWE. I keep up with WWE through reviews. If it is a pay-per-view, I watch because I like winning and because of the channel. If it was not for the channel, and if I did not have the opportunity to win a belt and brag about it, I would not be watching anything WWE. And I watched WWE, according to my dad, from the time I slid out the womb.
It people are like, I turned the TV on and I discovered it. That's not my story. It's just been on the TV since I was a baby.
I got tapes of me watching like WWE when I was a baby and I'm just on the thing with my little breast stick, just short on the breast stick, like 6 months old. I just realized the way that looked.
That was a bottle. I know that was a bottle.
That wasn't a bottle. That was a breadstick because I did the bottle. I like food.
But it wasn't what you thought it was. Is what we're saying.
Like stewed chicken and pastry and like. Oh shit! Don't hurt her, Jay. Don't hurt her, please, Jay. Don't hurt her.
Quick.
No, Jay, please.
Do that to someone else. That was so quick and unnecessary.
I mean, I would not complain.
Come on, Gia.
Damn. You won't even a pee break. I'm glad you got to enjoy the Super Mario Brothers and got to see AEW Dynamite from Baltimore, Maryland. I'm glad.
That's a good day. That's like a good day.
Yeah. On me and Shane McMahon's birthday, I sing "Here Comes the Money" and I do the dance. So. I completely totally joking.
If you want a good time, go on YouTube. Grooms people are now coming out to WWE theme song. One dude came out to Seth Rollins.
That has been a thing for forever, and I thought about doing something like that. Oh, it's Mark Briscoe. I thought about doing something like that for when I walked down the aisle, and my mom politely asked me.
We can start it off and then transition to something more romantic.
That's not me. I had to be authentic. So I came down to Gwen Stefani, the real thing, the slow version. To the people who don't know me, I have a very eclectic music taste. So I have the playlist that will go from twerk music, fight music, gospel, Disney, pop music, ska music, rap music, back to punk pop, and end with hair music and or musicals. And I'll know the words to every single song that is played.
We need to be a DJ. We need to go on a road trip because that's me. I am my family's gateway to other music, and usually I know how to let them in gently. Like you said, Gwen Stefani, Pink, Ed Sheeran, all these are very great gateway songs. My love, my drug. My love. I think that got
ain't got the sense God gave a goat.
So, and I remember him in TNT. I mean TNA. I remember him. And
he was not this funny.
I think because he was a performer, he was a wrestler, so he couldn't get the segment jokes off like he wants to. I think now because he's a more of a manager role, he gets the jokes off more. And I'm like, okay, this dude right here.
Like I want Mark Briscoe to go on like this amazing run, and I want like Jeff Jarrett and then to cost him something, and then it makes like Jay Lethal be like, yo, that's my homeboy. I'm not doing that to my homeboy. And then he turns on them and aligns with Mark Briscoe, and it's just like not a tag team, but whenever they meet each other, they get each other.
They'd be cool.
This segment on AEW Dynamite was the funniest segment I have seen in a long time.
Sports entertainment has become a dirty word, but this, like, someone clip shot that. That is the perfect way to do sports entertainment. And let me say, I know Jeff Jarrett's from the South, but why you feel the most at home? And you in a polo? He's like, tractor. I've got.
He's girl, you know Southern boys. Even when they get all fancy and everything, when they go back to a farm, it's gonna instantly be Southern boys.
It's just like a polo with the shelves over. It's like, okay, I really felt like he was doing real work, and they were doing.
We was on the lawnmower. We was on the lawnmower.
Like, what are you doing? They said, that Papa Briscoe actually needed this. Just 5 minutes. Like,
I'm gonna be real. The lawn work was so nice. Like that's my happy space. Like cleaning up the lawn and everything, like mowing the grass and just getting it. That's my happy space. That's my happy time. Like let me do that. When the winter comes, I get sad because it's like I can't mow the lawn. So what do I do?
Now, like housework, It's too hot down here. But I do love walking outside. Now my throat got popped. Like my throat is like the pollen is pissing me off now. So I'm like, what? When did this start?
Local honey, and like some hot water. It helps.
Okay, come like I like to walk outside, but it's like 5 minutes. It's just
get him, Mark.
How is it supposed to go?
Get him, Mark. My happy space is mowing my lawn. I don't let nobody mow my lawn. Husband can do the edging, but I'm very peculiar. Like my dad came to visit the other day. He was so ashamed of me because my lawn was like not mowed. It was raining. It rained so much that I had to wait for the ground to dry. Like I'm one of those people that would go out with a ruler and be like,
Like a bunch of mud it's not really it's not conducive to your lawn. You gotta wait. As much as you want to do it now, you have to wait.
Like if I mow my lawn before the last frost, my lawn is gonna have patches. No, thank you. I need a nice, consistent, pretty lawn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tomorrow morning I'm gonna be mowing my lawn, and that's gonna be my
I gotta go to work tomorrow morning. So the Guardians came out, but it hasn't been insane. Like people have come out, but it hasn't been insane. I'm not sure if I'm surprised or
you gotta realize like the star Chris Pine.
Yes, no Pratt. Chris Pratt
has been getting in trouble for a lot of the shit that he says. Zoe Saldana getting in trouble for stuff that she says. And everybody's kind of expecting this to be the last thing for Rocket. So,
man,
it's like, do we really want to see that? Can we emotionally handle that after T'Challa? After Black Panther? I am not watching Black Panther. I heard what I am not emotionally. Emotional damage will occur if I watch that movie.
I heard too. I was watching a podcast. I swear I fast forwarded, but the heavens opened up and I went right where it said, "Why are you mad? Yo, blah 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 blah." I'm like, ah! It was only a week. It was only a week after it aired. I'm like, are you serious? Are you kidding me right now? Why? But I watched it anyway. I still cried. I'm like, I knew it was coming, and I still was like, oh my god.
And I was just like, why would y'all like? Because I told my homeboy, I was like, go ahead and you can spoil it, because I'm not nervous about it. If you spoil it, I'm still gonna watch it like wrestling. I know what's gonna happen on Rampage, but I still watch it because I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I said, nah. I was like, nah. I was like, nah. I'm good. I'm straight. You not fit. And I was just
more so.
He told me. He ain't even going into detail, but he told me, and I was just like, no, man, I'm not doing it.
And it's more the reaction of what happened. I'm like, you just stop it. You just stop it. I know it happened, girl, but you need to stop it. Man, it happened. I'm like, and then I believe it happened. Okay, I was trying to get into it, but we can't.
We can talk about it offline, but not.
Right. The reason I think happened and it didn't even happen, I'm like, come on, Dad. I'm writing it.
It hurts you. But in the ring we have Mark Briscoe and 10. Okay, so hear me out though.
Yeah,
I kind of like this match. Like, yeah, we've been off topic the whole time talking about other stuff, but I like this match. I like seeing 10's growth, and I like seeing Mark on his own and coming into his own. It's I still,
yeah.
I don't quite believe it still, and it's been like 6 months. Mm-hmm. No, it's been like 4 months, but it's like I don't believe it still, because it's just like I'm waiting for Jay to come out. And it's just like, if I'm doing that, and I know he's doing that.
Yeah.
But I think like emotionally, this is actually like a good match, because, the whole Brody Lee and 10 and Mark and Jay Briscoe. I think these are two people who death caused a very like sharp career turn.
Yeah.
And I think that This match has actually been something that I don't think a lot of people thought would be as good or as long. Like they've been pecking into each other.
Now, I'll say this. I'm not sure if it's true or not, but I think because Dax is more like he's a tag team person, but he knows how to do individual wrestling. I hope that he's helping Mark. He's like, okay, this is how you transition to be by yourself. Like I know different circumstances, but it's like you can bring what you do to tag team to a single person. This is how you become your. This is how you do it by yourself in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, I would say just take it slow. Just take it slow. Like right now, we're in the good click, right? We're not rushing it. The story he's in right now makes sense. So like, yeah, so don't rush it. Just let it be. And when he's ready, give him an actual storyline. Yeah.
You saw what? I see.
What is going on?
I don't like STR balls.
I know.
So there's that. But I think that could work, but also speaking to the Young Bucks, like because individually they've had to have separate matches. It hasn't been that necessarily often, but yeah. And also speaking to the Hardys, especially Jeff, because I don't know if you noticed, but it seems like the younger brothers of the factions be the best, and even the best friend type brother factions. Because like everybody's talking about like Edge is the best, but Christian is far superior than Edge.
We can do a whole cookout on that. I think with that situation, it's just more so like with every tag team, right? It started with my boo. I blame him for this. There's an HBK and there's a Marty Jannetty. And I hate that has become a thing, right? Where that symbolizes both of you cannot be top people. It has to be one top star and one person that falls into the oblivion. I hate that. That's why I think he learned from his lesson. I think he learned from that, right? When he did the whole let me cook. When he did the whole what I want to call them the beautiful people so bad. Talks of the traction breakup. He was like, let me give just JC Jane my role because the other person is ready for it, right? All in all, for the wrestling world, that's their mentality. One person is a star, one person's hanging on, and 9 times out of 10, that really isn't true. They're both awesome people that wanted to be a team. Like you break up the Road Warriors, and I'm not even sure if that happened or not. I don't want to see that. It's both of them, the Dudley boys. I don't want to see that. Yes, Bubble Ray. Bubble Ray. He had a little bit of success in TNA, but even so, like no, both of them were hot. So WWE just had to pick one. Okay, he has the longer hair. I guess we'll give Edge the opportunity.
Well, Vince didn't like how Christian looked. He went to put a blue dot on his face. Okay, Jose, make sure your man don't lose by DQ. But he ran into that big ass boot.
I listened to the Steve Harvey Morning Show, right? And they keep calling nephew Tommy ugly. He's like, I'm not ugly. I'm like, and so it's like, and then they're like, call in both. And so they're like, they finally was like, yes, there's levels to this, right? There is fine, decent, and horrid. And then and Steve was like, okay, I consider myself ugly, but I've been aside from people who are like, ugh. And so it's like, when you say he don't like, I'm looking at
Damn.
Christian's face. He's a decent looking guy. Like I don't see him like
he's cuter than Edge
on television. Like
he is cuter than Edge.
It's like I don't see what you see, and oh my gosh, he's like I like him better with short hair. But I don't see it like, oh my god, like
that was already a rule, AEW. That was already a rule. Trying to think ahead, and you just listen there slow, bro. That was like a rule last time. Made up because we had to limit Sammy.
Cause, bro, oh my god,
he would pick a tag team in a
just
heartbeat.
eating. He was just gobbling them up like cereal. But all in all, I hope Christian wins that belt. Let him be TNT champion, and let's just see what happens, because that's gonna be a fun.
Ultimate chaos. Ooh. Okay, 10. This has been like a really good ass match. Shit. Yo, this might have, yeah. This was a banger. Yeah. I like to see that. Look, that's because y'all ain't sell him fast enough not to. Oh, hey, good God. I forgot how many of them there are.
I'm like, are all these his kids or the aunties and nieces? Like, what's happening?
I think it's a mix.
Okay.
I think it's a mix. Lord, emotionally, I'm not ready for this either. I'm not ready for this either. Like, seeing his nephew ask where his uncle was going, that tore me up. Everybody on Twitter was just like, why would y'all do this? Like, why would you show this to us? And everybody's like, he was such a decent person. Oh God, it was bad.
We're done. Like, it's like, it's like, I really.
If you want to ask questions, why don't you hop your happy ass up here for the 30 minutes in between Rampages tonight now? We don't know.
Like, we don't know. We could do other stuff, but is it necessary?
Well, what we could do is, you know, the thing that we were talking about. We could take like 30 minutes and do that real quick before we do like the other channel that we were talking about doing. We could give them a little preview of that.
Just a little preview?
Well, damn, y'all just come and knock the shit out of Dustin, huh? Damn, Dustin, you wasn't ready.
You was so late. Where were you?
A better question would be. Better question here, right?
Yeah.
They walked away.
Didn't run away.
You couldn't get like something to hit somebody.
People, can we redo this? We need to redo this.
Dustin, you filming a promo and you didn't think to be like,
run, not walk.
You guys might be coming after me.
Not walk. I know you're a big dude. Okay, jog. Can you give me a jog? Can you give me a nice little pace?
I mean, I like them every day.
Now we'll say this: my family has a running joke of, all right, how are you? It's 7:10. How are you? All right, 7:10. I'm doing just fine. Call me. Ask me in 30 minutes.
Look, my family, like my mother, father, brother, sister, family. Yeah, it's just like, yo, you all right? Yep. Keep it moving. The family that I created. Yeah, that's.
There's something special about that. It's like, I chose you. So if you, I told you. So if you betrayed me, I will kill you. I'm destined to be with these people. I'm like, we're blood tied, but I chose you. I chose you. That's like, see.
Every day I am reminded that for 10 months and 2 and 3 days, because that was a lie of pregnancy being 9 months. That's a lie. For 10 months and about a week, well, half a week for each of them, I carried them. And they look nothing like me. They look exactly like me. And I just...
But that's that's why Sammy was so hurt by. That's why Jay was so hurt by Sammy. It's like I told you, I'm to blood tied to this crazy fool. That's why I had to be here. But yes I am, and they're delicious. Spicy Doritos are the best.
What Doritos?
Spicy Doritos. What's yours?
The Cool Ranch, not the Cool Ranch, the regular nacho ones.
I can't do those anymore.
I don't like the spicy ones. The spicy ones taste weird to me. But to be quite honest, I don't eat too many processed foods. And if I could figure out the best way to make Doritos with the least amount of effort, I would. But the effort is just a lot on so many levels. Like, it's not a lot, but it's just like it's a lot. So.
Is it worth it? Do I really want Doritos like that?
I hope they see this and beat you up.
Okay, so again, today, just a little bit, probably a little bit. Like, I don't know my niece and nephew's schedules. We live together, so they were here. I'm like, why are y'all here? Like, I know y'all ain't here for Cinco de Mayo. I'm pretty sure the school don't care about that. I text my sister, why is your daughter, your kinfolk, it's still in the house? Like, it's Teacher Appreciation Day.
Yes. Shout out to the schools that give a fuck about teachers and let them not have to see children for one day on a Friday.
Just one long weekend. Y'all deserve one long weekend. I will say that.
I have been out of the classroom for over a year. I have very few intentions of going back unless the good Lord comes down and tells me that I have to. And then I'm gonna still ask, like, are you sure? How sure? Can I see in the book of life, like, if this gets me into heaven, and if not, what I need to get to heaven?
But why though? I just need but why? Like, for really though, why? But like, I love the joke of during the pandemic, the parents were like, teachers, why are you making me teach your kids? I don't understand. Like, why are you making me do this job? We did not sign up for this. If y'all get on this screen and teach my kids again.
So, when we first went virtual, my school did it back April 2020. Parents finally understood why we kept saying, hey, your kid ain't doing no work. Because how do I send everything they need to do for the work and they don't do the work at all? They looking at me like I'm silly for asking me to do work. I just asked you to highlight 2 things. But that's me. All right. So, the firm deletion. Oh shit. Oh, okay. So we are in Cameron, North Carolina, at the Hardy compound. Stokely has pulled on his Xenon. Oh, you are not committing a felony. Ethan Page is currently committing a felony. Do not smash or do anything to U.S. mailboxes. It is a felony. You will go to jail and you will get messed up because you will be the person who went to jail because they messed up a mailbox. Actually, not jail, prison. Vanguard? Is it a new Vanguard? We got a new Vanguard. Yay. If you have not watched BTE for Vanguard's funeral, if you go to YouTube and put in BTE Vanguard 1's funeral, it will pull up the episode. I promise you, the funeral for Vanguard 1 might be the most hilarious thing that I've ever seen on YouTube. And I've been around since like the beginning of YouTube. I remember Charlie the Magical Unicorn. And if you haven't seen Charlie, watch it and you will understand why millennials just don't care. Oh, damn. Okay. So we have Matt Hardy shooting off fireworks. Isaiah Cassidy is having the time of his life with that. Is that Jeff? Oh, that's Hook. Oh, girl, Gia Miller. Why? Not Gia Miller. Girl, what is your name and why are you there? This is not the place for you, honey.
I'm like, oh my god, the deletion match. Come back. Okay.
I was trying to figure out what the finale was, and I forgot it was this. Okay, so when did they get Isaiah Cassidy back?
Right?
I want to know when they snatched him and when they got him back, because on Dynamite they had snatched him and then,
but we didn't see it. Yeah, we didn't see it.
Oh shit! Is that Hook? It's
that
Hook.
That wants some hands.
It takes forever to get that dark. I was like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Guys, they drove up and it wasn't dark. It was still like a 6 o'clock feel to it.
Nah, that's not a 6 o'clock feel, because Cameron ain't that far, and you see the light that I got. That was about that in of itself was like maybe 8:30. It's like 9:30. Big Bill has snapped. Bill has snapped.
What in the Jason? I have never watched those movies, but I was talking to a dude on YouTube, like I played this scene where Jason has a girl in the sleeping bag, and then he starts throwing them girls towards the tree. I'm like, no.
I'll be honest. My favorite horror movies are the old Freddy Krueger movies, because Freddy ain't shit. He's hilarious. Freddy might be the most hilarious villain ever.
Who?
Freddy. So did you watch the Nightmare on Elm Street where he like got the girl pregnant by licking her through the phone?
I've heard of that.
He licked her through the phone, and then she fell asleep while driving, and she popped her. She had a dream. She was pregnant. She was like, Mama.
A dude tried to use that to hit on me. I'm like, okay.
Back in
I'm like, that is not how. You give me the light.
Jeff. There you go. Choke the Yankee out with the stick.
It's like, and welcome back, Vanguard. Wasn't here like, oh, welcome back, Vanguard. Right? Is it 3 or 4?
Isn't it Vanguard 2? No, Vanguard 2. No, yes, it's Vanguard 2, isn't it? Because Vanguard 1 is the one they had the funeral for.
Right.
Again, if you haven't seen Being the Elite at Vanguard 1's funeral, go watch it. Oh no, not Stokely having a flashback. No. Now, hold up. Who's driving this? Because I feel a certain type of way about if it's a Hardy. The kids, the children.
The Wolf Gang gotta be in the segment.
Well, shit, they got 11 kids. I don't know which one.
Well, I know the oldest one is Wolf Gang. I'm pretty sure that's his name.
Yeah, they got 11 kids. I don't like bringing up people kids. Okay, so we back in the ring in their wrestling facility. There was a side effect given. Matt Hardy comes for the pin. Ethan Page kicks out. Stokely had to tuck and run because the kids are about to run him over. Ethan and Matt are the two that are wrestling. But we do have Lee and Hook fighting. Stokely has just come into the space.
I will say this: the golf cart in the stadium stampede. That's probably the best. Like, why? And Sammy, you didn't have to settle like that. If you could have just face first and then a play.
Look, Sammy did what he could do. He was struggling.
And of course, KO, who loves everything, and is gonna like, I'll top that. Survivor, no, Royal Rumble. I'm like, what the? Ow!
Nobody will ever top, and this is also on Being the Elite, I believe. Big Swole run away from Lance Archer because she had done something, and all you see is her running. And it's like, what's happening? You see Lance Archer come out, and her like, come here. She's like, no. And she's just like going, and he's just like, Being the Elite. Hilarious moments. Oh, okay, Lee. Lee Moriarty and Hook is a feud that I would like to see in the future, but Isaiah Cassidy and Mark Quinn should also be in that, along with the Martin brothers.
Like,
All
I was
young.
watching the AEW review on Wrestle Talk, and I love Ollie's idea of having a junior, like, even though I think y'all can agree it's too many titles, it would be nice if they had a junior division where Lee Moriarty and Hook and Sammy Guevara, and it's like, because the TNT title should have been the title you win before you get to the heavyweight, but stuff happens. A done behind feud tainted, so Sammy and Ty call. So we do need that division.
All they had to do is not make it so obvious on the vlog. That's all they had to do.
Or don't propose to nobody on freaking TV.
Look, I just said don't make it obvious on the vlog because the shit.
Singing karaoke and stuff. We on the road. You always go to her. Yo,
it wasn't the karaoke parts. It was the other shit. And people asking questions like,
Like, okay. Eddie and Ruby are friends, right? I ain't never felt like they doing something behind the closed doors. Ain't ever. Like, okay, that's the straight up friendship. They cool.
Even couples that we know are together didn't come off as together as now.
What? When we were doing the whole love for Valentine's Day, the couple, I'm like, some of them, I'm like, it was on internet. I'm sorry, who? With who now? Like, they really were like, huh? And what? Like, even Trinity and Jimmy. I didn't know about that until the reality show. I'm like, what? Oh my god!
Oh yeah, I forget. You don't. That was in my Tumblr days. The Tumblr girlies knew all the couples. Like before everybody was all up in arms or knew about Mox and Renee. Yeah, there was pictures.
Okay.
Like fans, if wrestling fans want to know something, they will find out quicker than the FBI. Not as quick as Undetermined Black Women, but quicker than the FBI.
Close enough. Yeah, I will say that. Like, I'll say this. With Renee and Moxley, it's one of them things where I didn't know, but when they finally came out of the couple, it's like, looking back, the energy was there. The energy was there every time I did an interview. I will say that.
Stokely and the baby. Stokely and the baby. Not the Oh Lord, why is she on my screen? Please get her off my screen already. Oh, now she can only speak Spanish, but she can say the N-word real hard and proud. Okay, now that little segment just made me feel some type of way. Giving her, look, if Austin Kong should have got, Kia Stevens, I think that's her real name, should have got her fair once, and a lot of stuff would have been cool about Reedy. Oh, not
what do I do?
Whoa. Eddie Kingston did it better. Eddie Kingston did it first and did it better. What the fuck?
Who on the roof?
Why are we?
Brother, who?
Is that Isaiah? Is that Sting? That's how. Is that? Is that Mark?
I think that's Isaiah.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh my god! They gave Isaiah a cat. Oh my god!
We got another Hardy. He's Isaiah Hardy now.
Stop getting those beat by the little kids and the crazy people.
Oh god.
They got Isaiah. What do you call it?
Wait, does it matter who pins? As long as it's a member of their family or their
There's
family?
not. We never got the full. Oh, look at the babies doing it. Oh my god. Okay, stop it, cutie people.
And it just makes me very happy Jeff doesn't do this with his kids.
Well, he has girls. I was like,
North Carolina girls are a different breed, baby. Be a different breed.
He was like, he wants to be the Hardy, like a Hardy tag team girl. I'm like, I kind of want that too. I'm not sure. I don't. Isaiah has an alter ego. That's the word I was looking for. They gave Isaiah alter ego. Welcome to the family.
Prodigies, eh? Oh, okay. Oh, nice. The Black Air Force. Yes. Yes, we love
Black Air Force energy.
We love to see it. Also, my new Air Maxes.
Ooh, those are nice.
Right?
I agree.
I do my lawnmower in the Air Forces. The Air Forces. You gotta let people know that you ain't to be fucked with.
Mm-hmm. Especially neighborhood.
Well, and I live in the burbs. I ain't got to worry about that. But they need to know that I'm not the one, or the two, or the three.
You got one more time. Talk to me about this whole homeowner associations. You got one more time. I give you money. That's it. That's it.
I don't even remember asking y'all to be. I didn't ask to be a part of this group. So why do I gotta pay for membership of this group that I didn't choose?
We not. You know what? We ain't gonna go there. That's a whole conversation. My money and y'all put some funky behind thing on the thing by the playground. I'm like, hold like a gate.
I got rules about what I can do, but I gotta pay you to tell me about it. Yeah, fuck that shit. Sound too much like a mother. I want to pay for extra shit. I better get extra.
Just saying.
For Mother's Day, y'all need to be offering like free massages and like manicures and pedicures. For Father's Day, you need to offer something for the men that's nice and relaxing. If we got to pay for homeowners association, like make my neighborhood beautiful. Like this shit.
Just baseline. Give me some free ice cream from the free ice cream person. Oh, what's happening? What's he doing?
Jeff?
Yep, go ahead, reincarnate yourself. Let's try this again.
Jeff.
Burn it. Yep, I get it. I feel all this. Yep. Baptize him in Lake Titicaca. Let's go. I know it for right.
Minnetonka. Purify yourself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. How you mess up the iconic name?
I'm pretty sure it's a Titicaca.
It's Minnetonka. Because he's in Minnesota. Okay. Okay, Jeffrey Nero. Okay. My heart can be okay now. Only in North Carolina would you get some shit like that.
Right? How much land do you own? That was like a whole freaking property and some acres.
They own a couple. They own like a compound. Like their land is like adjacent to each other. But that's the thing I like about the South. Like land is pretty cheap here, and it is worthwhile because you get a lot of acreage. All right, so that was AEW Rampage.
Pretty fun stuff.
It was actually really good. Word around town is that because Dark and Dark Elevation are paused for right now, then we might actually see
like those regulars
come over. Yeah.
which I love. Like one of my things about coming out of the pandemic era was where everybody go? Like where did everybody go that was on your TV when you couldn't have fans? Like Pineapple Pete, Baseline, Nyla Rose. I'm like, all these people that had a great, I think, have potential, and that at the again, Baseline was a good time to watch on television. Like you're just gone.
Well, Jade kind of premiered on Dark.
Mm-hmm.
In the crowd. The Guns were in the crowd. Like the people that were signed to AEW did pretty well. I'm still kind of confused as to why they didn't sign Kylan King. I think that was a missed opportunity. We all know how I feel about Big Swole and how that shit was handled. Now that you've lost Leva Bates, it's kind of like, and Peter Avalon is like per appearance. It's kind of like the people who got you over in the pandemic when your big stars couldn't necessarily be there. What you doing with them now?
Or the people like they're like, what's happening to the top the tag teams and trios? Where everybody go? Bear Country, the Wingmen. Even though you think they're not top people, I do remember them on TV, BTE, and they're entertaining enough that I could remember them. And that's for someone who didn't know this until AEW was on TV.
Like so BTE, like give me Nick Nemeth. Well, Nick Nemeth does give the same thing when he's on AEW TV. Yeah. But Nick Nemeth is on BTE where he can't turn left and like they physically have to say something. No, he physically had to pick him up and turn him left because he tried to like go in a circle. He couldn't go. He got stuck. Because he was just like, they were like, oh, can you turn to the left? And he was like angled to the right and was like this. And they were like, no, we need you to go to the left. And he's like, well, and Cesar was like, I got it. It just like okay. So while you all are here, we have an idea. We're just going to kind of roll with it because in addition to watching wrestling, we are also reality TV people that like to watch reality TV. Now, I know we have an idea of how this will work out, but I am going to pitch to you something that I think was a wrestling storyline at one point.
Okay.
Have you heard of the Scandival? Or Vanderpump Rules?
Yes. Yes, I have heard of Vanderpump Rules.
So, on Vanderpump Rules this season, we find out that this young lady was sleeping with her best friend's partner of 9 years while she was in her house. What was with him while Ariana's grandmother passed, her boyfriend Tom was with her best friend Raquel, and it was a whole thing, and everybody thought that she was messing with the other Tom, and come to find out she was messing with this Tom. And the way that they've been kind of building to it has been very wrestling-esque. As in, like, little things here and there that you don't quite pick up until you watch it and you're like,
That's stuff in the background that's real subtle you gotta pay attention to.
This sounds like there's gonna be a faction breakup. So, it is very much the mega powers exploding with the backseat stuff that happened with that too. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about reality TV and the similarities with wrestling storylines. This is just a trial run until it is 8 o'clock and SmackDown comes on. So, I gave you the scandal summarized.
Mhm.
What would be one of your favorite reality TV storylines that could be wrestling storylines?
It's hard to beat that one because that it's like that's better than who ran over HBK. And it's like we're like how you with this chick? How you not see that?
Girl, she stayed in their house because she broke up with her boyfriend, well, her fiance, and then like she had to stay with them for a little bit. Girl, Ariana caught him coming out of her room at 4 o'clock in the morning. He talking about, oh, she just wanted some water, so I got her some water. Bitch, you better put your head under faucet in the bathroom.
Does her legs work? I'm pretty sure her legs work. She can get her own water. I don't understand. Like, dudes be stupid. It's like now, cheating aside, some dudes just be stupid. It's like, what did I do? What did you? The chick is not fragile. She can get her own stuff. You don't have to drive her nowhere. Call her an Uber. Get yourself out of the situation, bruh. Okay. So I'm trying to think. It's been a minute since I've dove into reality TV, and it like that's not a competition, right? Off the top of my head,
you can do competitions too.
So I was thinking, like when it comes back, Master Show. I want to see Gordon, and more so because when Gordon Ramsay came on the scene with Hell's Kitchen, right, just yelling at people for no good freaking reason, and everybody was like, "Who is this guy? Why is he yelling at people? Why are you letting him?" And then years afterwards, he found out he has 11 Michelin stars and only 2 people have more than him. It's like, oh, that's why. Okay, because no one's really topping him. But on Master Chef, he has a rival named Joe. That's swole, bald-headed Italian man who will taste your food, stare you in your eyes, and just turn away. Now, the last 2 seasons of Hell's Kitchen have been more interesting because they have teams, right? So it's Team Ramsay versus Team Aaron versus Team Joe. And so now you're purposely training and helping out these home cooks to beat out each other for the grand prize while you're throwing shade to the other judges and the other coaches and the people who play suck. Now, in my mind, the build up, right? The build up of someone going toe to toe in the mouth. How do we get that to the ring? I think that will be very interesting. Like, what? There you go. What scenes from MasterChef could be the best promo to build up to a match?
Is MasterChef where he did the idiot sandwich?
Be more specific. What idiot sandwich? You mean idiot sandwich?
The idiot sandwich where he put the bread on her head and he was like, "What are you?" And she's like, "I'm an idiot sandwich." Is that what? Yeah. Is that the one? Okay.
I think that, yeah.
So that could be a promo when they'd be trying to argue back and forth with him, and he's just like, "You don't. Oh, you thought you thought I was him, but I'm not. I'm him."
Or more so, your opinion doesn't matter. I don't even know why you're arguing with me. This is stupid. This is incomplete. And then like I love those where he gives a actually decent criticism, but they want to come back at Joe, and it's like, I'm sorry, your opinion didn't matter. I can go harder. Let me explain. This was basic. This could have been in a freaking restaurant where there's free garlic bread. You shouldn't be here. Goodbye. I'm like, dang.
So when he does stuff like that, he reminds me of like MJF cutting a promo or Ricky Starks cutting a promo and then like going straight into, well, since you think that you that, then let's go, let's tussle a little bit. But
Right.
his tussling is in the kitchen and just kind of making them feel real bad when they taste his food and then
Like,
don't. It tastes good their food.
it's like y'all are home cooked. It be the bougie people, the bougie 20-year-olds. I've lived, I've traveled, so that's why I'm more equipped to do this. No, you were still a little boy who don't know what the freak you doing against 3 people who have Michelin stars. Shut up.
Child. I will tell you this. I do not watch MasterChef like that or Hell's Kitchen. I don't know, because Gordon Ramsay, he had like one time to yell in my face, and I would have been like,
It was
grab like a skillet and just.
It was one season. It was season 8, and this is how you know you bad when it was a girl, and she was, and so she was like, well, you need to stop yelling at me. And he was like, what you talking to? Like, she was like, oh, you dish it out, but you can't take it. And then so they cooled off. They went back to the kitchen. She killed it, and so someone else made something stupid. And so he looked at her, hey, this is why I have to deal with it. It's like, okay, sign of respect. So that's when you know you good. When he gives a sign of respect, and he was like, this is what I'm dealing with. This is why I yell. Like she was like, I get it. I'm like, that's when you know you right. When he don't bash you, and he was like, this is why I'm like this, and this is what I'm dealing with. It's not necessarily you. It's the other crackheads around you.
You guys stop calling folks crackheads because there's too
metaphorically, like I'm pretty sure no one's
okay. Okay, let me take it like this. Okay, so I'm a Real Housewives of New Jersey fan, and the other season when Jackie made that analogy about Gia and Coke, I was like, no. But that does lead me to a good one. Everybody has seen the table flip from Teresa. You didn't know it came from Real Housewives, but you seen the meme where the table flips, or you see the meme where, or the video where her husband and her brother are fighting. And her husband, when they're done, it's like, what is all this black shit on me? What is all this black shit? Because her brother had like filled in his balls. And
no, the Beijing rubbed off on this.
Okay, so her husband got her brother in a headlock, and he just like booping it, and then the brother bit him, but he also tried to bite his to get him stumped. Her sister-in-law comes up and she's trying to hit him or whatever, and she goes and grabs her husband's hat and puts it on her husband before he gets out of the headlock because she knows what it's gonna look like. But because they're both named Joe, so I had to say like Joe. So Joe Judice, which was Teresa's husband at the time, when he was like, what is all this?
Oh yeah.
And like her brother Joe is like, so I gotta fill in my hair, but a fighting family because sister-in-laws don't like each other. That is a ready-made WWE like wedding moment because you know WWE weddings never happen, but that is a WWE wedding moment right there.
I was like, okay, no offense. If you know you have the Beijing, why are you tussling? I was like, even if you think you can take them, relatively be conscious of what you have on. I put Beijing. So let's say if any of this rubs off and I'm embarrassed, you lose. Even if it's on the flow, if it rubs off, I'm embarrassed, you lose.
Girl, when I tell you that it low-key reminded me of Charlotte and Lacey when they were fighting about that whole Ric Flair thing. I was like, how did they get the Joe feud on WWE? Oh my God, this is so funny. But it was hilarious because they like he was really beating him up. He's like, don't bite my dick. As a grown man who thinks to bite another man's penis, especially your brother-in-law. So that means that penis has been in your system.
Like, hey, They tell us women, if you're being attacked, do whatever you can. But keywords, women, if you're being attacked, not if you just basically started the fight and you give your behind whooped. Concede, bro. Just concede. Don't.
But yeah, so that is also my contribution. The whole family feud of the past like 10 plus years of Real Housewives of New Jersey between the Gorkas and Teresa. That would be a ready-made wrestling storyline.
I'm like, it's like back in the day, they're comparing the McMahons to the Osmonds, and so it's like, now, number one, we didn't have insight into how crazy this was until right now. So we're like, well, the Osmonds, that's real life. Well, evidently McMahons were more real life on TV than we knew about. And so like that part.
WWE is more like the behind the scenes of the Brady Bunch type stuff. Because once you find out, you be like, "How the mama was dating Greg? What? The daddy didn't like women."
That's like,
it was just like, my childhood was a lie.
I don't need you to ruin my childhood. I don't need to know this stuff. Unless someone needs to go to jail and it doesn't feel like it needs to be. Why are you telling me this? The middle boy is have a porno star that's girlfriend. I'm like, what is that?
Pineapples. I wasn't ready.
Ruined it at night. That's the way we all became the Brady Bunch.
You know what? You know what type of like match I would love to see, or like a segment or something. Like this is something they need to bring in. I don't know how they could do it, but like the Golden Girls energy or the Designing Women energy for the women's division. If you've never seen the Golden Girls or Designing Women, the Golden Girls are like three more senior women who are living and doing their own thing, and experiencing life more free because they're older and the times have changed and they're able to do a little bit more. Designing Women is more women in Georgia, like the rural South, who have come together to make interior design and like give women second chances, stuff like that. But they would politely roast each other sometimes, and I would like a women's division that would have those moments where they politely roast each other. And like you could tell like they're cool or whatever, but they could also scrap with each other. I would like to see that.
We need more backstage segments. We need way more backstage segments. Honestly, I remember I was in school and all right, at night trying to finish a paper, put on YouTube. Let's go to Attitude Era. It wasn't the matches. It was Stephanie Triple H backstage segment. Vince and Stone Cold backstage segment. The segment when they're in the WE Towers. The segment before they come in the ring. I'm like, it wasn't that many matches that were entertaining me. It was the segment of I'm just Joe, but I heard. It's like just shut up. Come back. Tell me what you heard. It's like, no, we definitely. Like, just give us a segment in the girls' locker room before preparing for stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Like, give us something like that. You know how we were talking about earlier, like Hobbs doesn't really have like a person. He's not allowed to have personality. Give us something that develops personality that doesn't necessarily feel like a segment, but like it feels like it's character development.
Right. It's like, and they had that. The Book of Hobbs, where he was doing the tour of LA and going through the inner city, but like they just dropped it for. You didn't like it? You didn't like that? No one said. We were here. And you went there. We were here. And you just flung it over there. weren't there. No one was there.
Although to be true, yeah, Saint Olaf was like hilarious. And like she I will always remember Rose being like she had 56 boyfriends. And Blanche was like, well, that makes you a slut. And Rose was like, but I was like a virgin. And Blanche was like, but how did you have 56 boyfriends? And it was like, Blanche, did it never cross your mind that you didn't have to have sex with one another? That never crossed. Okay. But like somebody like that, like who is smart in their own way, but can play incredibly naive, even though they're very worldly. Like, give us something where people have like personalities.
Like I said, like it doesn't take like a full on dinner at a different location. It's just like, hey, we're getting ready for a match. Boom, putting the boots on. The chick comes in like, hey, are you ready? Chick is fire. So am I. Unlike you, who just got beat up by blah 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 blah. And that's real simple. That top of the head. I'm not even writing this. And that's a something that'd be hilarious.
Like Jade had those baddie segments. Why are we not developing that?
You know, and that's more so what helped the bloodline segment of those little before the match behind the scenes. Sammy doing the handshake with Jimmy and staring down Jade and leaving. And then before it's like, Sammy, are you with or you against us? I'm with you. That's why I love that story, because it gave us all of that. It didn't give us just in-ring promo, in-ring story, match, and then we're done.
I think that's all we honestly need. We don't need a lot. It's not a whole lot that we need from that.
Not that much flash and pomp and stance. No, we just need a nice story and not everything in the ring. Like I said, the walk through the halls to get to your locker room, getting ready for the match. All of this is.
You know what we really? You know what? You know what would be a good one? The Stevie J, Mimi Jocelyn fight. Yeah. Like, you need something where it's like he is obviously playing both of y'all.
But why are y'all not seeing it?
But you are so stuck on this person. So I'm just saying, I think that if wrestling had more reality TV type storylines, we could make it more interesting. We could do a whole lot. Like, we just gave y'all Pulling from Hell's Kitchen. We gave you Atlanta. We gave you Real Housewives. We gave you Vanderpump Rules.
If y'all love it, tell us. I love it. We like, if we do this, it'd be something like the best promos of reality TV this week. We'll we'll find out a name for it. But this is something real exciting.
Like,
if you like it.
When Red Velvet comes back, like, make it maybe not Red Velvet, but like we kind of already got it happening in Impact. Give me a Havoc and Crazy Steve kind of feuding over Rosemary, who gets her attention.
Yes, like, I'm flattered in her half dead face looking. Like, yes, and then we have Trinity and Impact.
And like, those behind the scenes things could actually work with somebody like Trinity, who has like this really cool persona and everything.
Like, just be like, NXT tries to do it, but I'm not sure if it's horrible writing or horrible acting. They do try to do it, but it's just it'd be funny and not the way they want it to be funny. more so the Cowboys and the Cowboy version and porn accountant. It's like, is this supposed to be funny? It's hilarious. I'm very entertained, but I'm like, how serious are you about this dude getting this chick when we obviously know this chick don't like him like that?
Like, there's so many different little things they could do if they just tried. They had good writers, but they fired them for making their little feelings hurt.
I equate that to when Jerry Jones got rid of old boy. I would say something Johnson, the coach. It's like you were winning championships, but no, you wanted to be the main reason they won. So you got rid of the head man and try to do everything yourself. And I'm sorry, when the last time the Cowboys?
How that work out for you, bro?
You're still looking. You're still looking. Cough, cough, Vince trying to do it worked because you had other people writing for you, and now you want to do everything. Now, with your old 78-year-old behind, want to do everything yourself. How's it working out for you? How's it working out for you? Last year was cool. Why? Because Triple H knew I'm not gonna touch what ain't broken. I'm a rearrange. If I see something that can be better, I will say something. But more so, bloodline. Hey, you got this. Roman, you got this. All right, I'm say if it need to be changed, but y'all good. All right, y'all good. I'll be out. I'll do something else.
No. Goodbye.
2 minutes till SmackDown.
That's not towards you. The spawns have awakened and coming out. So I'm keeping the spawns. For folks who are new to the channel, I don't like my children on the channel anymore. Voices, names, sounds, they insist on trying to come up here. But yeah, no, because people are weird. AI is weird, and I don't. No offense to y'all, I don't trust y'all. So not the people on the channel, not the workhorses, but I don't know the rest of the people, and I go crazy about mine.
No, when I heard the tone, I knew immediately who you was talking to. Number one, number two. What is it about kids? This big behind house. I just need you not to be in this area for 30 minutes. Can you do that? No.
No. Although to be fair, they gave me like an hour. So
that's all you got, mama. You got the hour. So 1 minute counting. We're going to go to SmackDown, which is the go home show. Okay, people. Come in close. Raw is no longer the go home show of any pay-per-view. SmackDown is. Granted, I know if you still believe in the split, their go home show should be better. But as of right now, SmackDown is the go home show. So do not think like, oh my God, Raw sucked because why would they do that? Because it's the go home show. Tonight's the go home show. Now this show sucks. Then we'll have something to discuss. Then we'll have a conversation. But they're in Puerto Rico. If nothing, we're gonna have a good old time. Can't get you know? You feel me? And it is 8 o'clock now. Let us turn our TVs. Well, mine. And let's go to see what Despacito's doing. Ooh, it's blue. All right. Nope. I'm the beginning. Let's beginning. So, wait, side note. Because it's 8 o'clock, right? It should already be started. Is it an internet thing that we're not all in sync? Like, I get like 2 seconds different. Like, we be like 20 minutes, 20 seconds apart.
I think it's not just the internet. I don't think it's just like the internet, but I think it's these companies because, everybody has like a 5-second delay, but some of them, like the clocks are off with the clocks that we're synced with. Because like even with cell phones, they'll be a few seconds off.
It's true. Right. And some stuff has happened where shows need delays now, just in case.
I mean, we grew up watching Jerry Springers, so R.P. Jerry.
But with Jerry, like we knew you watch Jerry, something gonna pop off. Not at prestigious stuff like the Oscars or the Super Bowl. Or
I don't remember nothing happened at the Oscars.
Oh, you remember last year? Somebody got slapped.
Oh, you mean when Chris Rock tried to tell an unfunny joke and had already been asked for years to shut the fuck up about Jada, and he finally learned to shut the fuck up about Jada?
Okay. Watching it in real time with my dad, and the editor did a great job where it was like, what just happened? It was like we saw him walk up, we didn't see anything. He walked back down, and then he said we heard something. We didn't hear the whole thing. And then Travis Barker was like, "This is the best Oscar night ever." I'm like, "What the hell happened?" And then somebody on YouTube was like, "I'm posting this tonight." I got it. I showed my dad, "Daddy, this was happening. This was happening in real time." They're like, "Woo! That stuff was hard."
So that whole thing was not funny for two things. One, when Jihad Jane came out, it essentially destroyed Demi Moore's career because she was seen as too tough and her sex appeal went down. So when she went for other roles, they told her that they did not want her because of that. And two, Jada Pinkett Smith and Chris Rock have a pretty well known just leave me alone type situation happening, where for the past about a decade or so, he just makes it a point to talk shit about her. No matter what, no matter where. Oh, look at
I can see both sides.
This
I know you're not defending Will Smith up in here.
I will come to Cali and Will Smith you.
Because everyone done talked about his woman, and all of a sudden it's only Chris Rock that can't say something, right? It's only because he knew Chris Rock wasn't going to do shit. Then he walked up there and slapped him.
Hold on. For decades, Jada has asked Chris Rock to leave her alone. If you go back and you look at that movie they were in where they were animals, anytime he would come near her, she would move. She asked him to please leave her alone and just leave her alone. They've had that discussion publicly. They've had that discussion privately. He has gone on multiple rants about her in which they have asked him to leave her alone, and he does not.
All right, two things. AEW, you cannot come in here with the black hoodie energy, okay? Just popping out everywhere off the place. Now, I don't know, because I am a fan of both of them. For like you said, a decade. Essentially, it started when he hosted the Oscars, and this was when
before that
he got snubbed. But then, even so, he had an HBO show, and they were kiki and they were cool on the HBO show. So it's a bunch of receipts.
She's been telling him to leave her alone, and when she gets put in the awkward situation of having to be around him, if she cannot keep her distance from him, it's a very awkward. You can tell it's very awkward between them because she don't genuinely like him. She don't vibe with him because Chris Rock ain't shit. Chris Rock has not been shit since he gave people the right. Let me phrase that. Since he thought that it was cool to give white people the right to say hard ER. And that is why we love Jerome Seinfeld for all his faults. We go out for Jerome Seinfeld because he was like, shit, nah, me. I don't say it. Like, oh, you can say it. Nah, I'm good. I don't need to say it. What I need to say it for? I'm straight. We good. No, Chris Rock thought he could get up there and make fun of a black woman because out of everybody, you make fun of her and her alone. Like,
but you act like he's the only person that's ever had anything negative to say about Jada. How come Will Smith ain't slapped nobody else?
Because who else has he had to ask to leave his wife alone?
I seen
the whole fucking world?
No, he hasn't had.
She's been dragged by multiple people multiple times,
and he has not had to ask them multiple times to leave her alone. People have not done this for years. People may say like one comment and then it's done. Chris Rock has made it multiple times. Like, why in his stand-up special was he addressing Jada and not Will? Jada didn't hit him.
Well, because everyone was
hold on. Why do you come to Baltimore to do that and to talk shit about Jada, knowing that Jada has given a whole bunch of shit to the city of Baltimore to help the school that she went to and to help other people in the community, when you could have gone to a bigger venue in DC and made more money, or you could have gone to Philly and made more money? No, it was intentional, and it's been intentional, and that amount of disrespect is the problem. Everybody wants to talk about August Alsina and Jada Pinkett Smith. Okay, they are two consenting adults who had a relationship. Let's talk about Eva Mendes. Let's talk about Margot Robbie. Let's talk about every single one of Smith's like females, like co-stars who make it obvious
now
what he's been doing.
We gotta do a whole thing, because this, like, for us, the general public who's not into it 100%, just popped off during the entanglement, right? So that's a whole different conversation. Some people are saying that if you would just like Alcina, you wouldn't got so heated at the Oscars, but that's neither here nor there. We're gonna put a pin in this because, like I said, it's a whole conversation. But for right now, we in Puerto Rico on SmackDown, and both of these Latino people they ball behind entrance.
Pause. Cody spoke Spanish. I don't know if y'all saw it. I don't know how he uploaded it, but Cody at the press conference came out there speaking Spanish. Cody is now triracial. He was already white. He was already white and Cuban, but since he ended racism, he also black. So he white, black, and Cuban. I don't know what we would like classify that as, like how that would be classified.
Racially ambiguous.
Look at the Cody Rhodes. Look at the dress, the racial dress.
That was at the press conference. I saw something on YouTube. Hopefully, that part's on YouTube if they know what's good for them.
It's on Twitter. Hopefully. That part is on Twitter. Because Brandy tweeted about it, because she was like, he speaks Spanish for y'all. I don't get him to speak Spanish. Hey, Dolores. Rules to drop. I'm gonna put all of y'all in a group so that all the rules can be dropped probably tomorrow.
Yes, please.
And we can make sure that the rosters are there as well, because we want this to be as fair and balanced as possible.
Sammy not getting all the freaking people together.
No, we are limiting it to tag teams being specific rounds, just two. It might not be specific rounds, and I might decrease it to one per round, like one tag team per round. But we'll see. Just because I don't want y'all to have that weirdness.
I much appreciate it. So we in Puerto Rico, everybody just picking out the Spanish. I don't know that much, but I know what the B word is. And Ray just put mommy and the B word together. So I'm not. They did it. I don't think the person on the button knew what the B word is in Spanish, but I know, and I heard "mommy paradina." Wait.
Can you get in trouble for cursing in Spanish on TV?
I've seen it once where someone knew Spanish and knew they were saying, but just once.
No, I just want to make sure that the roster list gets sent out to everybody, so everybody has like a fair shot at this. Because I do think that was a bit of.
How is Naomi still on the roster?
You know what? I'm going to go look that up again, because now I have questions about what she's still on the roster.
I'm like, y'all need to update y'all stuff.
But they took off Sasha. That was the confusing part to me.
And you know what else? I discovered there's some other names that weren't on there that should have been on there too. There were a couple people that got, I don't know, they weren't on their roster pages, but I know they're on the roster because I watch them on TV.
Well, keep in mind, some people are per appearance.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, look who decided to show up.
I actually showed up sooner than I expected to.
Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. That's right. This was a Friday. You were having dinner with your family. That's right. I forgot.
Okay.
Cinco
That's
de
my
Mayo.
bad. He told me and I forgot. That's my bad. He told me I forgot. I totally forgot.
I didn't expect me to get back till late.
And I even told him I would fill in for him, and I totally forgot.
So wait, you had this information and didn't tell us?
I did, and I totally forgot. I told you work was crazy today. I totally fucking forgot.
Sit in timeout, sir. You are out. Sammy, I hope you have fun with your family.
Oh man, I had a chimichanga with some black beans. I had 4 al pastor tacos.
Damn.
And I had 2 beers and a shot of tequila.
There you go.
A reminder before we start talking about it: Cinco de Mayo has nothing to do with Mexican heritage except for the people in the city of Puebla. Cinco de Mayo is not. It's really for Americans, so we can be gluttonous and drink a lot of tequila. Beans have safe sex.
Oh, my TV's probably too loud. Shoot. Sorry about that.
I can hear you.
Because tequila will make you.
I love it. You came in all hot, loud, and happy. I love it. He's like, man, I had some tacos. I'm like, yes.
Where did he go? I did not click him off this time. That was not me. That was not me.
My tablet powered down for some reason. I'm back.
Okay.
You didn't leave.
So Sammy, I am going to be putting you all in a group so I can send out the rules for the draft on Tuesday.
Okay.
Please keep in mind that 1 minute timer is going to be in effect. And I already have ideas of people that I'm going to be drafting for y'all if you don't listen to the 1 minute timer.
I don't know what's going on with my tablet.
Like you haven't clicked off yet. Like it's just been like maybe a transitional of 1 split second, but you haven't been like, oh my god, you're gone. You've always been here.
I might have to leave the studio and come back in.
Okay.
See when you get back.
Check and see if maybe you need to update like your Chrome or something. Because sometimes that happens.
The little web view, yeah. All right, I'm already loving this. Okay, so it makes sense. We're not going to go somewhere else. We're just going to do the go home show in the venue of Backlash. I love it though. It's like, can y'all please do every go home show in the venue where it's going to? Well, WrestleMania might be too big, but if it's like a SummerSlam or a Survivor Series, heck, Night of Champions, do it, because like this setup where it's like the entrance of SummerSlam, like it just gives a different feel. It's like it's hyping it up, and maybe because they're in Puerto Rico, so everybody already hyped. Like, we haven't been here in a long time. We're about to get this party started.
I mean, the last time I saw Seth Rollins in Puerto Rico, he had a Nazi with him. Well, Sammy eats randomly, and I think that all the food goes to keeping him awake for like the time he's awake, because he goes like days. So I think it's all like fuel to keep him awake, and not so much maybe the metabolism, because like he be up for like days, and I'm just I don't.
He be like you, watch it New Japan live.
Like I don't.
You want to do a live stream? We can't. People have to go to work in the morning.
But Dolores, if you and Sammy ever want to do a live stream together, like that's something y'all can coordinate, because I'll watch it when I wake up.
Right?
When I wake up, being the words there.
The operative word of discussion. Yes.
Those are the key up. Yeah. About that. You doing that by yourself.
That's your punishment.
Oh no, it's because the youngest one is still coughing, and I need to go make sure she's straight.
Oh yeah, make sure she's good, boo boos.
Y'all just exercise. You gotta lift heavy.
All right, so
just fall, or did the tablet fall? Because he had it adjusted, and then it just goes shoot, and you hear him go. Ooh.
Stay. Good boy.
Good job. Mine's being rested on a mug on a table right now.
All right.
But y'all not gonna do okay. So it's been a while since the public's been doing these heartfelt commercials. So they have one for Mother's Day. I'm like, y'all are not. It's like
right.
It's just they hit something. So the whole turn around and there's your mom. I'm like, oh, y'all not gonna do that. Y'all not gonna do that.
Yeah. So thanks to all the mamas, the baby mamas, and the baby mamas' mamas.
Hold on.
Why am I alone?
You were lifted, and that statement just makes it fucking hilarious.
But facts.
Oh my god. Well, being part of the itty bitty titty committee, I don't have that problem. I do have the ass, but God said that I could not have the full body because I would have no idea of how to act.
It's like,
oh yeah.
No one had everything. Like some people have a nice proportions, but not everything.
Like I just
You said that. Now I got that song stuck in my head.
What?
Itty bitty titty. Itty bitty titty. Hilarious.
Like, I'd be scared to go out without like a good, decent, like kind of push up or like something that emphasizes like it, so I don't be looked at like, you know.
I like them itty bitty titty. Itty bitty titty. Sorry, it's stuck in my it's stuck in my head now.
They did their function.
You have enough for your boo. You have enough for your boo.
Look, itty bitty titties can still squirt milk across the room if somebody start acting funny.
Oh, bro, when my sister had her baby, and we were trying to get it to work, and like, what's going on? It's great. I'm like,
look, my baby saw somebody looking at her, so she pulled it. I was like, "What are you doing?" She said, "Shoot," and it said, "Shoot," and I said, "Ooh."
My family's got the booty.
Dolores, this is why I work out, because I want my booty to be sitting right for as long as possible.
In my family, I got the biggest titties.
We're not doing this. Okay.
Well, if we start pumping you now, you can produce milk by the time you have a kid if you choose to.
See, he was trying to drag me into this conversation last week. I said, I'm not doing this with you about having a bigger butt than your sisters. This is how you have by yourself.
Look, my ultimate goal is to have a bigger booty than my sister. It's not gonna ever happen, but that is the ultimate goal.
Ooh.
But because
I don't know if anybody's got a bigger booty than my sister, to be honest.
See, I can't send y'all pictures of my sister because they have a rule against we have a family rule against that. But yeah, like when you
I remember one day I was hanging out with my buddy and his wife, and my sister came and picked me up, and my buddy's wife just looks over at me as soon as my sister went outside and was like, "Damn, your sister's got a huge ass."
Yeah, I ain't let people meet. Like I ain't want nobody to meet my sister before like we were committed because I didn't want them to stare. But yeah. All right. Hold up now. Hold on, ALW. Hold on. Now, how do you know Sammy won't go be here? But then you go talk about he should be here for when we was doing Rampage. Well, you couldn't shit on that. Oh no, boo. I actually do real exercises to strengthen my legs and my butt and my core. I'm not, trying to do anything to start an insurrection or anything like that.
Just saying. It looked like some came out. Just don't look as big as it was.
I like doing a wall chair.
The wall sit?
Oh,
is that what it's called?
Mm-hmm. We used to have to do those in bands, so it doesn't hurt like enough anymore. Like I would have to do like weights and stuff and do it single leg for it to get the same amount of resistance. So
that's another thing is holding weights and then doing squats. Yeah.
Yeah, no, again, band and yeah. If you ever did ballet or you ever looking for a good workout, ballet workouts, you gonna hurt, but it's gonna feel good. Or Nike Plus workout, but yeah.
And I miss band.
No offense to anybody, I miss white people band because that was so simple. I didn't have to do a bunch of like stuff when I was marching. I just played clarinet and I was on my own. But then marching band, I didn't know that those parts of my body could hurt. It hurt.
So many body rolls, but
you better hit the baby. And I'm like, but I ain't got no titties, so I gotta squeeze my shoulders extra to make it look good. And every time I ain't had no booty, I had to hit 100 pounds. I'm gonna try to push and pad, and we're gonna make it look good today.
I feel bad for the tuba player. I'm like, y'all do realize they're carrying a big freaking tube, a big freaking instrument. You want me to squat as low as the person playing the flute?
Yes.
I played saxophone.
I'm gonna just put it like this. If you want to see the real Nikita, check out Real Chance of Love season. No, not Real Chance of Love. Something of Love, something Chance of something on Zeus season 1. Because she was on it and she got called out about her shit.
I know Flavor of Love.
This is on Zeus. And she was like the only white girl. And she had braids and stuff. And everybody was just like,
Chance of Love. Is that with Chance the Rapper by any chance?
No. I personally would never watch anything with Chance the Rapper because Chance the Rapper hangs around a lot of bad people and then tries to act like he doesn't.
Somehow the people go there. But like with the body.
Listen.
Oh, real quick. The body thing. We all know. So stop acting like it's that's our problem. When people act like it's natural, God gave you that. No, he didn't.
Well, yes, because hers was because she gained a lot of weight. Because if you look at the Zeus show and then her at WWE, but it's also the way her I don't want to say costume, but her gear is fit. Like if you notice, they always have that strap, and that strap pushes up her butt.
Mm-hmm.
Dolores.
All I got.
But you're right.
All I gotta say is be yourself. Like, don't be someone you're not. Like, if you're an asshole, just be an asshole. Because if you do it, then the people who love you are gonna love you for it. Like, shit.
So Dolores, here's the thing. I am the friend who has very little, if nothing, to lose because I know people. And I quite frankly am not all there. And knowing this about myself, I don't let people get to me about certain shit that they say and do. That is why you will see me walk away from situations that could put me in a negative light before I blast people. Because you never know who someone knows. Who knows your tea. So before I get myself elevated to that, I will walk away.
Sammy said something real cool yet last week. He was like, I'm an open book, but everybody can't open it. I'm like,
No. I'm an open book, but I don't keep my book out in the open.
I love that. That's like, just because I don't let you see it doesn't mean I'm not being real. Like, you're just not worthy of seeing all of me. Period.
I make it known that I am a very calm and peaceful person, but if you piss me off and you catch me at the wrong time, the kind of peaceful person will quickly give you what you're asking for.
Facts.
And that is also why I keep who I am offline very separated from who I am online. Because people like to try to dig, and if people start digging in my shit, I find out, and then that makes me look for your shit. And then if I find your shit, then your shit is gonna be everybody's shit.
We're all just gonna blow it up.
Like, if somebody asks me something about myself, I'll be truthful about it. But like, I ain't gonna be talking about all my shit just to talk about. Like I keep shit to myself. Like. It's like I'm not gonna lie if somebody asks me something, but like I'm not gonna say everything about me, because the world's not focused on me. I'm not the center of the universe,
I'm the master and the ruler of the universe.
So the match between OC and Viking Raiders have ended. It actually was so good, and Mia Yim, I'm so glad AJ's back, because let's get this back on track. Let's get Mia Yim more so back on track with the OC. Let's go. It was real good.
I just want to state that only AJ Styles was injured, not the rest of them. The rest of them could have been on TV.
Well, in their contract, they said if they don't have anything for them, they do not have to come to the shows. And I guess they didn't have anything for them. Well, see, Dolores, that's why you got a friend. You just got to keep a pool and either keep a lawyer on deck and keep like a pool of money for just in case. Or
that is
pig farms.
That is definitely the contract to have. Of I don't sit in catering. Either you got work for me or I don't show up.
Carl Anderson was the smartest one to negotiate that. That was intelligent.
And even John Moxley's contract, where it was like, I love, like, if it's not, can I do something besides house shows? Because I know that's not going to feed me, and I'm not going to be, I'm not going to be that happy about it. So instead of all the house shows, let me do some of my stuff. All right, cool, bet. And then I'll be a better wrestler and a better performer for it. It's not hard, you guys. You guys in the WWE.
The fuck?
That's a lot of butterflies.
I just read.
Yep, I was right, Anika. I was right. Blue lipstick's back.
I can't. Bianca?
It's her first day back. Hopefully it's just the one time because it's her first day back on SmackDown.
I hope so too. Anika, I just read something from the murderer in New York, the murderer of Jordan Neely. Yeah. Okay. I will put that in I'll put that in Discord because I don't want to bring that here and I don't want to get you all wrapped up in anything. I know me personally, I can handle shit because motherfuckers try it every day. But yeah.
Hey.
I just think that there's certain things that like nobody can pull off.
I am a super Capricorn. Like most of my shit is in Capricorn. I am a planner. But my people know that if they call me and if they have a certain tone of voice when they call me, they better tell me not to come before I come down here. Because like
you tell my mama. She is the last resort bullet. It's like, why did you tell me? Because have you met you? We don't need it blown up just yet. Let's try to solve it before we blow it up.
All right. So 3 things that people can't do: blue lipstick, green hair, and whatever the haircut that Tyson Kidd had was, because that shit was awful.
Glozell and the green hair, Naomi and green hair, and the blue lipstick can look okay on some people. I think because she's on camera, they have to go heavy with it, and it doesn't look as good as if she were to just like wear it out with her friend.
All right, yeah.
Like purple and blue are not that far away, and I've seen some people rock some very nice purple lipstick. Now it's purple.
Naomi, the whole hair wasn't green though, was it?
But like it would get like green. What's her face? With the tank. The girl that was with the tank. Yeah, her. She can pull it off. Like people can pull it off, but it's like an attitude and stuff.
It could be like ombre green, not bright forest grass green all over.
Yeah, nobody wants to see you looking like a weird Tinkerbell type situation. All right, I am off to get this towel.
Like Ruby Soho does the green hair, and I'm just like, eh.
I like it. I like her.
Now Ruby pulls it off for me.
All right,
like
so,
it's probably the best green hair I've seen, but it's still to me.
All right, we will be live here tomorrow for WWE Backlash. Please join us. Until then, I'm out. You guys got this. Y'all can do the chat and everything.
I honestly forgot about Backlash.
How do you forget about Backlash and you the one who made us do predictions for it?
That part! No one else brought it up with you!
I should have drank more.
Did he just say he should drink more?
He said he should drink more. On that note.
One of you can control the chat, right?
Definitely him.
Okay.
Stay breezy, smooth sailing.
Peace.
Hang loose.
How are you, Sammy?
How am I? Over easy.
Over easy. Okay. I've never celebrated Cinco de Mayo. I was like.
I'd rather be sunny side up, but hey, over easy's not too bad.
I think over easy is way better. Sunny side up is like you just combobulated. Definitely not scrambled.
Nope. Or poached for that matter.
Now, side note, poached is a good egg. It's hard to make.
Oh yeah.
Once you get it down, that's actually a pretty good egg.
Like whenever I go somewhere and they ask me how do I want my eggs, I ask them, can you do poached? And they're always no. Oh, well, that's a shame, ain't it? Over easy, I guess.
Yep, right. I did like 1 week of a diet. That's just only 1 week where it's like poached egg over with avocado, tomato on an English muffin. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, all right, let me just YouTube it. It's like, so you get vinegar, you crack it into the boiling water, you have to stir it so the egg yolk wraps around it, and then 3 minutes you just pull it up, and it's like a nice little jelliness. I'm like, okay. I think it took me 3 or 4 tries to actually like, I did it.
So exercising has increased my metabolism.
Of course, yeah.
Like when I go out to eat now, like before I'd get one thing and I wouldn't be able to finish it. I'd have leftovers for tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Now I'm eating 2 meals.
So like,
and like I'm finishing them both.
Like 2 people on YouTube are like they did a 2-day water fast. I'm like, how do you do it? because if I don't eat enough, I get a headache, and headaches piss me off. Like, how do you do? Like, do you just go past that pain? I wouldn't. Now I feel bad for bottles.
I can't say that I ever fasted intentionally.
Right,
like I have gone 2 days without eating, but it's just because I was busy doing shit.
And you forgot.
Yeah, I forgot to eat.
I'm gonna listen to this Bianca Belair promo.
I mean, but that's some shit that you do when you gotta wake up at 1 a.m. to work, you know? I'm glad I don't do that anymore.
Like, so my job, if we're closing, I might get home by 1. Ugh, I haven't done it in a minute. I had to do it yesterday. I'm like, whoo, all right. Riding a bike, hopefully people do the graveyard shift, Godspeed. Y'all are some real ones.
Oh, for me, like my alarm was set to go off at like 12:30.
See, it's like, and you have to go to bed early. I know.
But the thing is that I'd also get off of work at like 9 a.m. So
facts. So I know if needed, you can reconstruct your life or your job. It's like, do I really want to? I don't know. Like, it might sound shallow, but I love my TV timeline. So it's like, I have to miss this to go to bed. I don't want to.
So I haven't been dieting.
So, like, okay, because, like, Dolores said your metabolism, we were talking about a little bit. Like, I know you're eating chicken. Like diet is, like, a strict thing. Have you taken any of the bad, what last time you had a burger?
Who, me?
Yeah. See? So, like, take that out. Is that helps the weight loss. When the last time did you have fried chicken?
Oh, like 2 days ago.
Okay, never mind. But what were the sides?
I didn't have sides. I made the fried chicken myself, and I made like a lot. I've been eating more than normal. I couldn't eat it all in one meal. I had to make it into 2 meals.
It was just chicken though. You didn't have any sides.
No, I bought big old chicken breasts at the store, and these things were the biggest honkers I've ever seen. Like they were ginormous. I didn't know that you could buy them that big. And yeah, I fried up all those chicken breasts, and I tried to eat them all at once. I couldn't. I had to have the last pair later on.
Of chicken. It just said chicken.
Yeah, chicken breast.
Hell, see, this is stupid. They just try to jump you. I know respect goes to knock her out. Woo! Ain't nobody gonna help Bianca. Someone help Bianca. Not her. Can we get some more? Can we get some different friends? Please. Yeah.
One day I'd love to see Sky Pirates back together again.
Right. Oh my god. Okay, so I don't know why I was thinking about this to sleep, but it was I remember when they did Survivor Series, the 3 brands, right? and I think it was Raw invaded NXT, and it was Kyrie facing off with Io, and they both looked up, what are you doing? And then of course I love when they start shouting in German. I'm sorry, Japanese, and they're like, what are you doing? What are you doing here? What are you doing? They never tell each other like, why? And then someone else just came in and hit both of them.
Oh, they had a little confrontation during the Survivor Series, did they not?
I don't think they ever hit each other. It wasn't like a there you go. They didn't. It wasn't a blood feud. It was like, all right, I'm gonna swing at who's hitting me, but it wasn't like face to face, fist to fist, if I'm not mistaken.
Just a situation of they were both tagged in at the same time.
And they were on different teams. But I love that invasion on NXT before Survivor Series. That was like the best, hilarious thing ever. And I'm so glad Shinsuke's back. I just do something better with him, please.
Oh. Well, they're just trying to give him a win on his return, right? Like
that's a start. That's a very good start. Although I don't care about carrying that much, but he doesn't need to lose. But if you want to lose to anybody, lose to Shinsuke, yes.
Hey, yo, can we keep Tez and Bianca in matching colors?
Like, who they feel like? Yeah, I'm like, another thing of why it should have been Rhea versus Bianca. We can get her and Street Profits versus Rhea, Dom, and Damien. I'm like, hopefully for SummerSlam, I guess.
Survivor Series.
Survivor Series, maybe. See, no.
I mean, who's gonna beat Bianca?
No, I'm saying no because they're going against Imperium, another team that don't need to lose. I like stop booking this stuff. At least
Imperium can lose.
Huh?
Imperium can lose.
No, they can't. Well,
yeah, they can.
No, they should be.
It's not Gunther. It's fine.
No, you need some good tag teams, and Imperium was a more than solid tag team. I would love to see them get rebuilt to go for the gold and maybe win it.
I mean, Street Profits is top 5 in the company. Probably the number 3 tag team. Like,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. For me personally, I don't want this match right now. Can we build them both up and then maybe they'll clash down the road?
But this is the kind of match you want for the go home show, don't you? Like, this is a match that could have been on the pay-per-view. Could have been. And isn't that what you want to see on the go home show?
Well, people I don't care about losing. I like no, it's gonna be a great match. But okay. I want great things for both of them. But as you say, it is a go home show. They're in Puerto Rico. I'm glad they didn't call this Backlash Smackdown. Like Mania Smackdown. That's not a thing. That's why I'm sharing a thing with CM, because you didn't have the Battle Royal on Mania, which should have counted.
I mean, I don't know what to say, because I was trying to.
I'm gonna win this, and we're gonna stop being the co-champion. It's fine.
I mean, I stated my idea, and neither of you liked it at the time.
What was it? Refresh my memory.
I said we could count it as a tiebreaker. That way, in case if anybody ties with Anika at the end, we would. No, you said it should count as a point. CM said it shouldn't count as a point. I was like, it should count as a tiebreaker point, and no one liked my idea.
No, hey, I but I'm pretty sure I said yay to that. Read the comments. Not gonna agree with ALW, but I'm not gonna disagree either. about fasting.
Well, I mean, I think that was just some military shit, is what that was. Like I was just so busy, I didn't have time to think about eating.
It might be, but it's okay. I'll say that it's not really a big people thing. I'll agree with that.
The thing is that once you go so long without eating, you forget about, like, you don't feel hungry after not eating for so long.
We don't feel hunger. We don't feel pain. Just fight.
Man, so spring is here, and I'm getting all dry skinned up everywhere.
Oh, what kind of lotion do you use on your body?
Well, I've forgotten to be using my lotion, so now I'm all dried up, and I'm like, oh crap. Because once you're already dried up, then it's harder to, heal it up. But Vaseline?
You need more than Vaseline.
Isn't Vaseline the best you can get?
Not really. Like shea butter is probably the best as long lasting moisture on your body to get through the cracks and make sure it's all nice and smooth. So ALW, I think I kind of heard that, and so I love that. I think everybody was like, okay, the draft happened. Now what? Okay, now what? We crown that new winner. Like, okay, yeah, bet. Now I'm very surprised. Okay. Oh, now when you said Vaseline, I thought you meant like the straight up Vaseline. That's actually Vaseline lotion. That is way better. And I know it has more stuff in there in the back. I think that's a good start. I'm not even going to say it's not.
I thought it was the best you can get.
Okay, so I use Bath and Body Works, and they have a men's collection. My dad loves it. It is so creamy and rich. Yes.
The worst parts are my elbows and ankles, but my hands are gotten pretty bad too. Like the other day, my elbow started bleeding. See what happens when you forget to lotion up for a month, though? Start bleeding and shit. Although maybe this is just a me problem.
So I was listening to the promo. I don't like this dynamic. We'll talk about it later. Lotion wise, I was ignoring my feet, and I gotta go someplace to get them redone. I have a pumice upstairs, but any extra grooming size washing is I don't know how to plan ahead just yet. So I'm like, but I definitely need to do something because that happened to my feet where I not forgot about them, but I'm like, I'm putting shoes on. Why do I need lotion? And so it's like, oh, now I see why.
I only remember to do it when it's bothering me, unfortunately. Like, it has to get bad before I'm like, oh, yeah, I need to do that.
Like, Now Gold Bond has this new triple rich where it has coconut butter and coconut oil, and it's actually exfoliant lotion. That's been working. I need to do it regularly, but once I do it, I'm like, oh, okay, this is significantly better. It's like I need him to emphasize more. Okay, don't fall. See. NXT.
You know, I could send pictures of dinner to the Discord if you're interested.
Sure. I mean, yeah, it's been a minute. I mean, my sister made tacos this Tuesday, and they actually were pretty good. I don't need nothing fancy. Just make sure you season the meat. Give me some soft shells, and I'm good to go.
My family goes every week.
Oh no! My sister actually made the tacos.
Yeah, but what I never make at home anymore because we literally go out to eat every week.
I love that though. Oprah made the joke of during the pandemic it was Taco Tuesday every Tuesday, but she was like, "Hold up, we had to stop because Tuesday came around real fast." Like, hold up, wasn't it Tuesday 3 days ago? All right, every other day is Taco Tuesday, not just. Every other week is Taco Tuesday, not every Tuesday. All right, let's see what they're talking about. I was thinking about that AEW. I think commentary. I'm not sure what their that job is real hard. I say that to say I'm hoping what they said was right because last week Wade Barrett was like people were competing for the new title and we all know the title is for Raw. So, okay, boom. That's why that was loud. Sorry. The brand split is not officially in place until May 27th. So people who are drafted to Raw but are still working SmackDown, I think that's what's going on. Where the people who are drafted to Raw but are still working SmackDown until the 28th will compete on the belt. You see what I'm saying? Before the official split, if they're drafted to Raw but they still work SmackDown, just have it on SmackDown until the 28th, where everybody is officially split up. Like tonight, Bianca is still a Raw champion, so she's on SmackDown, even though she's drafted to Raw.
So the restaurant has different deals on different days. Like they got a margarita Monday, they got a taco Tuesday, they got a thirsty Thursday. Like every day is an event depending on when you go. Me and my family, we usually go on Thirsty Thursday so we can get those large ass pitchers of margaritas. I usually get home in time for the start of Impact.
I kind of get it, but it's like can I get any like? Because our pizza place does the same thing. I'm like, can you give me a good deal when I'm home? Like, I need a decent deal for the whole day because sometimes I want your pizza, but you don't have the good deal on the Tuesday where I want it.
Yeah, our pizza place stopped doing their deal. Their deal used to be half price on Mondays. Yeah, for dinner, they stopped doing that.
Aww.
No more half price pizzas.
Boo. It's like Subway stopped doing the $5 footlong. I'm like, y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all lost money on that. I am pretty sure.
So what they do now is I think it's buy one, get one half off on online delivery. So it's like all the time now. It's not just one day, but it's,
Yeah.
it's 25% off instead of 50% off.
I mean, okay. You didn't take it. You didn't take it fully away. So okay, I can kind of see how that's all right.
But they also made it every day. It's just now it's not for dine in. It's for, well, no. I think it's online pickup. Like you order online and you pick it up in the store, and they give you 25% off if you order two.
All right.
But it's that for the cheaper one, So say you get a $50 and a $40 pie, you're getting $20 off.
And that is like, okay, so that don't, like, no offense, some pizza is good and they deserve that money, but sometimes I just want some pizza. I'm gonna go Papa John's or Pizza Hut and get a medium for $7.99. I'm sorry, like, wait.
And also, let's be real, $50 for a pie is pretty outrageous.
Like, bruh, I get it. Like, and then sometimes you're just like, this is why you don't order when you're hungry.
Don't order when you're hungry. Mm-hmm.
Because, like, you're just ordering off the bat. Like, okay, I want 2 larges, sausage, pepperoni, and then you don't look and it's like, toppings are $5 per thing. I'm like, who wants a cheese pizza? I tried it. I'm sorry. It's weird and gross.
So what I get is I get a buffalo chicken pizza with bacon and banana pepper and red onion.
Talk to me. That sounds good. That I'm not even gonna lie. My pizzeria has something called the Fantastic Four, where it's sausage, green peppers, I want to say mushrooms and onions. Yeah.
And lately I've been getting a fruit pizza to go with it.
It's gross. Well,
so
when he says explain to the people what a fruit pizza is, because they're thinking strawberries and apples, and it's not that.
Pineapple, jalapenos, olives. That's basically it.
So see, is that as gross as you think?
Oh, slices of tomatoes. So it's like, sliced tomato. Yeah. So instead of tomato sauce, tomato on top, and it's a garlic sauce.
That all sounds pretty good. I ain't gonna front. It's calling it, and I get it. Technically, they're fruits, but just call it a garden. There you go. Just call it a garden pizza instead of a fruit pizza. That throws me off.
I mean, well, the thing is that they have vegetable options too. I don't like vegetables on pizza.
Not a lot, but like you said, everything you said sounds good. Like, it's when you get to the grounds of corn and zucchini, you're like, all right, we've gone too far. We just keep it the classics. Green pepper, onion, red pepper, mushrooms, tomatoes. That's it. Maybe spinach. Maybe spinach.
There's okay. I'm fine with spinach. There's 4 vegetable options I'm cool with: onions, mushrooms, spinach, and artichoke.
Yeah, that sounds good. That's a solid 4. That's a solid 4.
Any other vegetable does not work. Broccoli, do not put broccoli on my pizza.
Yeah. Don't do that.
And everything else is a fruit.
It's not though.
They're all fruits. Tomato is a fruit. Pineapple is a fruit. Peppers are a fruit. Olives are a fruit.
It's crazy. My friend, work friend, she's doing a paper in school, right? And they're like, just do a dissertation of any judging, right? And she was like, "I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna go with the lawsuit of the dude trying to prove that tomato is a fruit." And I'm like, why not even a thing? He was like, he wanted to prove it a fruit because back then only fruit was getting taxed and getting money for it. I'm like, oh, okay, like that actually was insightful. So like the whole fruit and tomato thing is not even a thing about nature. It's about what back then it was about what's getting money because it's a fruit. So all right, we're doing the whole. Well, it's a go home show, so it makes sense. Oh, Brock Lesnar versus Cody. I don't.
I sent the pictures to the Discord, by the way.
I will look at them. I don't think it's going to end clean. I'll say that. I don't think it's going to end clean. I don't think they're going to do what they did with John Cena, where he won, but he get beat brutally, which made no doggone sense. Like 2014. But I have a bad feeling that Brock ain't gonna walk out of there a loser entirely.
I mean, he can't win though. Like, right?
I'm very scared. I like. Ooh, delicioso, dude. Is that chicken or steak? That's grilled steak, but still.
Hold on. Let me pull it up. Which picture are you looking at?
The tacos with the green cilantro and onions, and I'm being cautious of what
Top right or top left?
I'm scrolling. The second picture I scrolled to.
Second picture, yeah, that's steak.
That actually looks pretty good. I'm not even going for it. Like, it makes me want a taco right now.
No.
But yeah, Luke Owen so be on. Let this be. People want adversity. Give them all the adversity they can handle, and just let Cody lose. I'm like, I like it, but that means
who's asking for adversity?
Well, the people who argued that he should have beat Roman. Well, no, I'm sorry. Who argued against it? Right? They're like, well, he came, he broke his titty. He don't have like the momentum wasn't there. You can't just come in. You just can't come back and beat Roman.
Who are these people?
Oh, there's a lot of people. You would be surprised. It's not all Cody should have beat Roman out there in wrestling chats and comments of down below that are.
I mean, everybody knows my opinion. Sammy should have beat Roman.
That I would have loved that, but you know.
I would have been happy to pay Romeo that $20.
Oh.
I said it like 3 years ago now. I said if Sami Zayn ever wins the world title, I'm donating $20 to True Heel Heat. Has yet to happen.
It still might. It still might.
So it's $20 I want to lose.
Right. Long behind. You got to see the whole. Got to see the whole theme song. Whoa. Like.
Now, no, he's not whoa anymore. He's whoa.
Oh, so everybody just picking the niche, right? Everybody's picking the niche tonight.
That's that WWE bullshit
Does
about Cody and adversity.
I'm not gonna say it's BS because I'm in that house of no offense. I am in that camp. But if this was Sammy, I would have been so gun ho. Yes, Sammy's the person, let him beat Roman. But Cody, yes, I don't think he should have beat him. That's just me. And like people are like, well, this could have been a championship match. I would not be invested in Cody versus Brock for the title. I would not have been at all. I would have been so checked out. Like, call me when this is done. Now, Cody versus Finn Balor, I would have been into, but we have to rebuild Finn Balor because for some reason you have Edge beating him. Now, that didn't make no dang sense. That is a part of the puzzle. They should have had Brock explain why he beat up Cody. And not just I'm gonna come back as 1995 Taker.
Maybe he feels like WrestleMania should have been Brock versus Roman 5.
And if and when he said that, he need to get booed out of the building. No, it should not have.
He can't even challenge for the title.
I'm so glad they made up that rule. I'm pouring me something to drink. I like this. Pause.
Okay. It sounded like something else.
Like, hold up. People think I brought you to the
restroom. This is Anika. This is not ALW. Isn't it also a rule for both Kevin Owens and Matt Riddle that they can't challenge for the title anymore either?
Say it
again. Kevin Owens and Matt Riddle.
Yes.
Yeah. But you know who can? Randy Orton.
Of course he can. Can you still see me?
No.
All right.
Although,
there you are.
Although, they're not going to do that, are they?
What?
No. Okay, because I was thinking they'll probably just put him on Raw and have him face off against Cody. But don't do that. Don't do that. Put him on SmackDown. No, Randy. Put him on SmackDown. Have him beat Roman. And then we get Roman versus Cody at Survivor Series.
I mean, okay. Two things. Number one, I don't need Randy to have the belt. That's me personally. I've been that 2000.
He needs to win it 2 more times to tie John Cena.
Both of them kick rocks. Okay. with winning the belts, to be very specific. Now, him and Cody, I am not, what you call it? I'm not opposed to it because it is not long-term story, but it's a story you can reheat up. And then more importantly, he left as a baby face. I don't think it'll be
He
right
did.
to bring him back as a heel.
But it would work at Survivor Series. Because that's not about heels or baby faces.
It should be though.
No, it's about the best taking on the best and seeing who the best are.
But Survivor Series, you're still rooting for people.
Well, I mean,
like no offense, nobody is not saying, "Oh, I'm Team Raw or Team Smackdown." I'm like, it depends on who's on the team. Like
Hulk Hogan versus The Rock, WrestleMania.
Who?
Hulk Hogan versus The Rock, WrestleMania.
Even then, people were cheering for The Rock more so than Hogan, unless you was
you think?
Unless you were 80s, like that was really nobody. Oh, there you go. Nobody was cheering for both people entirely. Like yes, the moment was great. Like that 2 minutes before the match, they're like, yes, a great moment. When the match started, it's like, okay, I'm a 90s baby. I'm Rock. I'm an 80s baby. I'm Hogan. It was like that.
You know, if I wasn't full, this commercial would probably be making me hungry.
That's the thing about tacos. You have steak, so you should be good, but sometimes that's something you can really stuff your face on. It is.
Well, I also had a chimichanga.
I don't think I've ever had a chimichanga. What's in it?
Meat.
Just meat, no cheese, no.
Well, I had it smothered in cheese. So it's meat wrapped in a tortilla and deep fried.
I think I've had it frozen as a frozen meal, and it was all right, but it wasn't like.
When you cooked it, did you deep fry it?
Huh?
When you heated the frozen chimichanga, did you deep fry it?
Nope, I just put it in the microwave.
Ain't no real chimichanga then.
So I got to eat it authentic. I got to eat it authentic. That's what you're saying?
You got to deep fry it for it to be a real chimichanga.
It was already deep fried. You had to heat up the microwave. It was deep fried, then super frozen. That put in the microwave to reheat it, so I won't get sick. Right. I don't know if you heard me, but I'm like, it would probably be a little bit different when the draft officially is official. Everybody goes to super brands, but since 2 years, I'm like, everyone's like, oh, Rob, go home show. It's not the go home show. SmackDown's the go home show. The brand split before we had a draft in a minute, and everybody was everywhere. The go home show was SmackDown, and this is case in point because this is a different energy, and I'm feeling it. Oh, still very weird timing because Shinsuke's in the ring, but okay, promo.
Also, I think there's untapped potential with a Matt Riddle and Shinsuke Nakamura tag team.
Refresh my memory. Did we try that already? I thought we have, but we may have not.
It was like a thing for a week, but like they didn't go for it. It was just here's an idea. Oh no.
Like that's like real world pandemic suck. TV wise, I loved it because everything was not a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? And so I think it was, like you said, only a week, but they didn't do anything with it.
It was just one of those mixed match tag teams that they tried out, and it's like, no, there's actually potential here.
Right?
Like these are both MMA guys. Like you can do something here.
Whole lot of kicks and knee strikes and fists and strikes of the body.
Floated King Broso. I don't know.
Floating King Broso. Now we'll say this: KO and Sammy need a final tag team finisher. I think that's what I think that's with a whole lot of tag teams where it's like you need to have that conducive, 3D, midnight hour. It's like I love those moves that teams did together.
I mean, you got a pop-up power bomb and you got a blue thunder bomb.
Like right now, their finisher is and pray. Wait a minute. Fall and pray. Fall and pray. Like I told you, WWE Access has a thing where you can go through the entrance ramp with some of the theme music. I would love to do this because I'd be so animated and over the top hilarious. But yeah, their finisher is like the stunner into a haluba kick. It's all right. It's just the thing with the 3D was it could come out of nowhere, and it was so smooth. With their thing right now, the dude has to stumble to the corner for the haluba kick. I'm like, that's too set uppy.
I mean, my favorites. You got DX.
Yeah, super kick, boom, boom, 1, 2, 3. It's so
fluid.
I love that smooth transition of a move.
Another one was Angle and Benoit.
I remember in tag team. I don't remember their finisher together. What was it?
What is Angle's finisher?
Angle Slam?
No.
Angle Lock?
Mm-hmm. And what was Benoit's finisher?
They did it together? Where
yeah.
Angle Lock and the dude had him in the crossface?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta find out. I don't remember that. Oh.
Well, one of the greatest finishers, in my opinion.
In my head, that feels so much. Like, hold on, but it will be effective.
Well, Angle would get them in the angle lock, and then Benoit would swoop in and crossface them.
No, I'm definitely going to find that out.
I mean, there might have been an instance where they did it the other way around, where Benoit had the crossface in, Angle swept in and grabbed the ankle too, just for good measure. But if that happens, You're tapping. You're not tapping.
I am not tapping. But like, because like, oh, I'm a, stop that. I'm like, how you like? You still have one arm to tap.
Like, if that isn't the fattest nope, like, I don't know what is.
Like, going to what was AEW's last pay-per-view? It wasn't Double or Nothing. It was All Out. What was it? The last one.
Revolution?
Revolution. And that was like, I did feel some kind of way. They had Moxley tap out and Danielson tap out. I'm like, oh. I'm like, cause like, I get it. Some moves you should tap out of. But I'm like, there is Moxley and Danielson. Can at least one of them pass out?
That's about the best way that Mox can put Hangman over.
Like, no. They were both done again in a vacuum. If they were not on the same pay-per-view, I love both of them. Where like I'm literally hanging. So yes, I'm tapping out to breathe. Danielson, his explanation was wonderful. He was like, I can't feel my arm. I have to tap out. But in my mind, but then take it out of the vacuum, both BCC members tapping out in the same. I'm like, oh, I don't like that. I
think a big thing though is that with Danielson, it was an Iron Man match, and there's a lot of finishes to the match. That was just one of the many, and so it gets a pass from me.
Like I said, if they weren't both done on the same night, I would have given them both a pass. But it's like they're both on the same night. I don't like it. Oh. Mr. Carrion just headbutting people. See, I like it. It's a different atmosphere. Let's go.
Oh, I want dessert.
I mean, go get it.
Oh, I'll go after this match.
It's like
I thought this match was going to be on the pay-per-view.
It was a couple of them. I thought definitely. I thought we were gonna have a tag team of LWO and Judgment Day. Even though LWO keep losing, I think I thought we were still gonna have some kind of variation of that. Get that! What in the booty shorts? Get down! No! Come out!
1, 2.
See? No! No. Even though Carrion is doing a better job than usual, no.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, I forget what it was that ALW had mentioned, but he had mentioned my favorite person, and I thought he was talking about Shinsuke. I don't remember who he was talking about, but when he said my favorite person, I was thinking, oh, Shinsuke. ALW, who is my favorite person according to you? I don't remember.
This is a good match.
Anything that has seeds and can be grown from those seeds is considered a fruit. Is banana a fruit?
I heard it on Barney. So
Oh, wait. Of course, a banana's a fruit.
yes, it is. I heard it on Barney. Like, so if it has that, it has seeds. If it's a vegetable, it don't have seeds.
No, it's not. What? It's a berry? Well, what's the difference between is a berry a fruit?
See, we're not doing this today. We're not doing this for Joe.
Okay, so a berry is a fruit that grows from a single ovary. Okay. So all berries are fruits, but not all fruits are berries. Okay. We're good. Bananas are, in fact, a fruit.
Just go with the Daniel Bryan's explanation. If it, if it's semen, it's a fruit. Apples are just tree semen. Okay, it's a fruit. Power up! Let's go! I love they're in Puerto Rico. They just said uno, dos, tres. I'm like, yeah.
This is a tag match that I am honestly excited for.
What?
You got the biggest little man and the biggest little girl as a tag team facing off against Judgment Day.
Yeah. And let Zelina pin Dom. Period.
Or was Ray the littlest big man? I forget what the expression was for him.
I think the biggest little man. I think that's
okay.
right.
The Giant Slayers. That's what we're calling them.
Yeah.
The Giant Slayers.
Have you ever seen Most Wanted Treasures?
No.
It's actually a fun time. Okay, so the one I saw was they were trying to find Booker T's retirement robe, the last robe he made before he for SummerSlam before he left. And actually, before he got stupid, it was Top Dollar helped the superstars out. And like that was pretty cool. And they usually go to it always winds up to collectors. They always wind up to a collector's house who just loves memorabilia. And but they have to trade them for something. It can't be I'm gonna just give it to you. And so I think for the robe, they gave him Queen Charmel's dress of that night. Something I think his scepter. I'm not sure. It was something else, and a day, and then they actually called Stone Cold to help out, and it had Stone Cold They told blah blah where it gets hard, and then they gave the dude a day to spend with Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's like, all right, here's the rope. But they couldn't find his belt. I think that they're trying to find it. They were trying to find his last. Was it his belt or someone else's belt? I think it was an '80s belt. They still couldn't find that one. So they're still in the hunt for that. Like it's a nice time. If you love the heritage and all that good stuff, I think you like it. What do you have?
Cake.
What kind of cake? It looks like a sandwich from here.
It's my favorite kind of cake.
Cheese?
No.
Pineapple?
Yep.
hadn't had that. I've never had that before. I've been around it. People have made it. I have not had it before.
My favorite cake.
It's like a pound cake with just pineapple sauce or something.
No. It's like a brown sugar.
Ooh, that sounds good. So it's like a brown sugar pound cake. Talk to me.
No, the icing's the brown sugar.
What's the cake?
I think it's yellow cake. It's not dense enough to be a pound cake, I don't think.
Who made it for you?
The store.
Who's selling apple? Like pineapple upside down cake. That's not really a popular flavor. What store did you get that from?
Price Chopper. They got all kind of cakes in there by the bakery.
So don't have that. We have closest probably is Publix for us. Publix has the best desserts. Period. Point blank. Overpriced milk, but the desserts are bomb.
I mean, this is one of the oldest cake recipes you can get.
Like I said, I've been around them. People have made them. I've just never found it appealing. Oh, I want to try that.
Well, the thing is that when this cake first started, it started being cooked in a cast iron skillet over an open fire.
When I've seen it done, people did it in bunt cake form.
Oh.
Where it was like in the oval register, and then they flipped it.
I've never had it like that.
Come down here, yeah. That's how I've seen it most done.
I'm used to cast iron and then putting the cast iron upside down. Bam! Cake falls out. Hit it hard.
You know what? While you're saying that, yeah. Oh, what's the okay.
Money, yeah. Money, yeah.
No, not like that.
I knew he was getting a tag team partner. I was wrong on who it was, but I knew he was going to be getting a tag team partner.
We will talk. Okay, we'll talk later after the segment. After the segment.
Vanilla cake. It's not yellow cake. I googled it. It's vanilla cake.
No offense. Can't taste the difference.
It's the butter and brown sugar that do it for me.
Can't go wrong with brown sugar, baby.
It's butter and brown sugar mixed up that's caramelized on. Well, it looks like it's the top, but it's technically the bottom from how you cook it.
I might just go find one just to taste it for the first time.
Number 2 favorite cake, carrot cake.
Have you ever had a hummingbird cake?
No.
Okay, so imagine a carrot cake, but instead of carrots, they put raisins and bananas in it.
I'm not a big raisin fan.
For me, because Dunkin' Donuts actually had carrot cake muffins that were delicious, but I'm like, who said let's put carrots in this to give it a little something extra? It didn't need carrots. Just make it a nice spiced cake, and it's perfect. And I think someone said, you know what? You're right, even though you haven't been born yet. So instead of carrots, we're gonna put fruit in this exchange of carrots, and it's so much better. It's so much better. I love it. Like, I don't think you don't have to commit to raisins, but without the carrots, it's so good.
And my number 3 favorite cake was my father's favorite cake. German chocolate.
Okay, why did I know that you were going to say that? Why did I know you were going to say that? Honestly.
And the thing is my dad didn't even like chocolate. He did not like chocolate cake.
That's my dad. Like, I'm not sure if you heard me say this. I am the upgraded version of my dad. He loves purple. I love lavender, which is like purple. He likes German chocolate. I love regular chocolate. Now, for one of his birthdays, we made him German chocolate, but instead of the coconut icing, we put cream cheese icing on it. Oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. Like, I think we had half coconut icing and half cream cheese icing. It was cupcake style, and it was so good. That's my
But you made it with real melted chocolate. You didn't make it with the cocoa powder.
No. We just changed the icing of it. So yeah, it was made just like German chocolate, but just the icing was different.
Because that's the big distinguisher between German chocolate and all the other chocolate cakes, is because it's not made using cocoa powder.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll be back. You know what? You're coming with me.
So yeah, my dad, he could taste the difference. He could tell.
So it was a segment on the Steve Harvey show. It was his first year, right? And so he doesn't know the tricks of the Guy Fieri trick, right? And when I say Guy Fieri trick is when something doesn't taste good, you don't say it doesn't taste good. You talk your way around saying it sucks. It's like, okay, this is how you made it. The technique is on point. I know. I see what you did here. It's a good technical cake, right? That's how you say it without saying it tastes nasty, right? So in his segment, he had a dietary person on his show, right? And the girl was like, here are all the basically healthier versions of your favorite foods. And so she made 5 dishes, right? 5 dishes. She was killing it. He was like, oh, this is so good. Okay, I'm feeling it. I love it. It's delicious. So to put the personal last touch with dessert, right? I'm coming back to this one. And so she was like, I heard a little birdie told me your favorite cake is German chocolate. He was like, hold up. hold up now. He was like, he warned her. He was like, this is my favorite cake. Don't play with my favorite cake. She's like, I think I did a good job. What do I have? Okay. He bit it, and he was like, nah. The lady was so distraught. She was like, no, what's up? He's like, nah. She's like, take it in the back. Like, nah. It's like, it's so good. Someone else from the audience, he was like, hey, look. I like this. I like this. I like this. 4 out of 5 is not bad. Go get her a book. Now, this is the
Listen, you can't play with a man's favorite. Favorite anything.
Like I said, it's year 1. So the tricks of the trade of how to mask if it sucks has not been taught to him. But it's like, no, don't. And so they brought her back, and she was like, I had to redeem myself. He was like, I'm very sorry. I apologize for spitting it out on national television, but that's my favorite cake. That's my favorite cake. You can't play with that with me. Like to me, relatively, yes, eating healthy is very, very much important. But sometimes you gotta go all the way with stuff. Like if we're gonna do a cheeseburger, I don't want lettuce wrap with with sneeze, not actual real cheese. No, I want a American cheese on a sesame seed bun with lettuce, tomato, and pickle. If we're going Five Guys, we're gonna put mushrooms. We're gonna put mushrooms on it with bacon.
I've had to stop my diet.
Either you had to stop or start.
Stop.
Why?
Because nothing was fitting me. I had no clothes, and now I'm just like, okay, I'll continue working out, but I'll also eat whatever I want, especially double on dessert, and I'm maintaining my waistline.
So no, not get thinner clothes. We're just gonna maintain our.
I can't afford new clothes. I can't afford it.
Okay. I get that in a sense, but just pick 2 new pairs of jeans.
I got these new pair of shorts, and they were already getting loose on me.
I wish I had those problems. I had the opposite problem of I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna lose weight, and it's like, no, where's the freaking shapewear? Where's my girdle? Let's because the wedding's coming up and I have nothing else to wear.
Well, like I don't try on clothes at the store, so I was like, all right, well, I know I've lost weight. I'll get one this size. I don't think I'll fit into it yet, but I should be able to fit into it soon. And then I went home and put it on. I was like, oh, this fits perfectly. And then it's like, oh, it's 2 days later, and this is now loose on me. Then it's a week later, and it's like, oh, this is now baggy on me. No.
Like, okay, certain stores, I know my size. I know I can try it on. It'll fit. I'm at the door. The regular stores, it's like, I gotta make sure I don't trust you with my life like that.
I mean, I probably gained 10 pounds today and yesterday combined.
Like 10 to 5 pounds, that's the sweet spot of you can still fit into your clothes, but it's just a matter of comfort and how you want to look in them. You know what I'm saying? Like you lose 5 pounds and it can fit more loosely if you need to, or gain 5 pounds and it's more snug and like depending on what you want to look like. The cushion of boot.
So I went out to eat both tonight and yesterday, and doing so got 2 meals both times and ate all of it. Like I used to bring leftovers home all the time, like just ordering 1 meal, and I'd bring half of it home as leftover. Now I'm eating 2 meals and eating all of it there.
I did that Tuesday where me and my dad went out to lunch. We went to an Italian place. The soup was bomb. We had these stuffed sausage mushrooms. Those were great. And then the lady gave us 4 free ones that we didn't ask for. I'm like, no, oh my god! And then when the food finally came out, I was like, okay.
So, fair warning to anybody planning on adding heavy workouts to their lifestyle: your eating habits will go up. Expect to be spending more money on food.
Like look at The Rock. It's like he is fit, but that dude eats 5 meals a day. Why? Because he's up at 5 o'clock, clanging and banging and clanging and banging.
Like it's wild because I remember years ago when I heard about his eating habits and I was like, oh, that's crazy. How can you eat that much? And I'm like, yeah, I eat about that. That.
I started this week a 7-day challenge. We'll see how it works. I need a little bit of structure. I can't just be like, okay, let's just go off. I like, okay, 7 days. Let's see if that works. If it works, we're gonna go 7 more with something else different, and maybe it'll start something good.
Like before, I would think it was crazy how like somebody could just sit down and eat an entire pizza. I haven't tried it yet, but I think I could. I think I could now.
So number 1, a medium, forget about it. Number 2, if it's in squares instead of triangles, because squares are so cutting it in squares is so deceitful because it's like, okay, this is a square, it's a small piece, but it's not.
I was thinking like a Little Caesars large.
I think I've seen that. Yeah, that works too. That works too. It's like I'm not ashamed, but I know myself. You can't sit on the couch either, because sitting on the couch, even if you're not hungry, you just want something in your mouth. And so, case in point, these chips are halfway gone because I've been sitting down, relaxing, watching wrestling.
So one thing I did is I grabbed candy, but I got sour.
Okay.
Because like the normal, like this would have been gone 2 days ago.
Yeah, I get thought process.
But because it's sour, I don't eat it as quickly. I just,
you savor it more.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. Yeah. That pucker effect. Oh, I want to see her do the 619. Hopefully later. Like so, the emphasis on backlash isn't, it isn't like big, it's not huge, but I think it's gonna be a fun time tomorrow. I really do. Like an overhyped house show in the best way possible.
Let's go, Rey Mysterio.
The Lord, what? The Lord. Okay.
I like my small foreign wrestlers.
Huh?
I said I like my small foreign wrestlers.
All right, so Dolores, I get it, health wise, that is good conscious stuff. But one time a month, just get a chocolate cake. Get a chocolate cake. It's one time.
Yeah. It was sad. Now I got to get.
What kind of chocolate cake do you? What was that? Let's see.
Chocolate.
That's the Boosie chocolate. My dad had that at his job, and he used to bring them to us all the time. All right, so my top 3 cakes. You know what? Not cakes, desserts. because I'm really not a cake person like that. But I do have a top 2 desserts. Number 3.
Oh, I got like a top 20 favorite desserts.
Of course you do. But like cake, yeah, cake. I'm not really, like I need cake. It has to be a taste for it. But number 1, banana pudding, but not with Nella wafers. The Patrick's Farm cookies, the square ones. Oh my gosh! My sister's friend gave us the recipe, and it was a game changer. I have not gone back to. I'll eat a Nella wafer pudding, but I prefer the Patrick's Farm pudding version. Number 2, a classic strawberry cheesecake, but not baked. It needs to be frozen in the refrigerator. That is so much better. I have yet to have a good baked cheesecake. The only one I've had that was decent was at my church's prom. That was actually pretty good, but like, no offense, Cheesecake Factory. Maybe I need to eat yours when it's right out the oven fresh, but I don't see the big deal about that.
So for desserts, are we like going specific here?
Any dessert at all. And so
my number one's ice cream then.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say my number 1. Yeah, a good chocolate cake. Now, icing wise, I would prefer. I can't do double chocolate anymore. I think I've grown up. I'm not sure, but double chocolate, like mocha, I need something else to separate the chocolate flavor, like chocolate with caramel sauce, or chocolate with cream cheese icing. It can't be just double chocolate. So you've said butter pecan. Is that your favorite ice cream flavor?
I think so. I also like Rocky Road.
Yep, Chess Master cookies. Yeah.
Okay. The other day I tried one I hadn't tried before, and it was really good. Cookie two-step. It's cookies and cream with chocolate chip cookie dough in it.
If I have not told you, and if I have, I don't care because it was that good. My birthday, 2015, Baskin Robbins had the ultimate ice cream flavor of cookies and cream with salted caramel strip and peanuts for the month of July, and it was so good. It was so good. And yes, Dolores, do not let me get you sick. You do what you need to do to stay healthy. Yes. If you haven't tried it, Dolores, it's a Haagen-Dazs has a gelato, coffee flavored gelato. Oh my god. If you want to indulge, that's where you should do it. All right. Book. This crowd got me hyped for tomorrow, man. Like, bring back the C chant. C. You don't do these right. Stop doing them, Tom.
Okay. So you want to hear my top 10 favorite desserts?
Sure.
Number 1, ice cream.
Mm-hmm. Respect.
Number 2, Pudding.
What kind of pudding? Or you don't care?
Banana and butterscotch are my favorites.
Respect.
Number 3, pie.
What kind of pie?
Key lime, coconut cream. Honestly, I'm down with a sweet potato pie.
Yeah, you are. Next.
Number 4, tiramisu.
I've tried it. I mean, it's all right, but I don't get the big fuss over it. We're like, oh my god, it's so deck. I'm like, the pastry fingers are not. Wait, what happened? Wait. Ah! Come on, Puerto Rico! Oh my god! Okay, okay. This is how you go home.
I didn't know that Bad Bunny was bigger than all the rest of them.
I'm not surprised. Now, when Bad Bunny's against is face to face with Damian Priest, yeah, he's a little shorter. But average wise, yeah, 6'2".
Oh, he's 6'2"?
I'm guessing. Cause I know Damian is a tall dude.
Oh yeah, he's like 6'7".
Yeah. Oh my! Why y'all got me hyped for backlash like this? Why Bad Bunny look sexy with this tank top on?
He's 5'11".
Oh, okay. Alright, there. Screw it. We're family. Side note, if you have a nice chest and you're walking the tank top, I'm attracted to you.
All right, so number 5, tarts.
Okay.
Number 6 is fudge.
What's the difference between fudge and chocolate and brownies?
Fudge is like all chocolate. Like brownies are closer to cake.
Okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. So like, it's more. Brownies are more thicker. Is what you're saying?
Yeah. No. Fudge is thicker.
Like I'm saying, texture wise, brownies
dense.
are more dense. There you go, dense.
Fudges.
Fudge is more, but you're saying,
yeah.
But brownies are more like cake.
Yeah. Fudge is like solid chocolate.
All right, now I gotta get some fudge. Proceed.
Number 10, though, would be brownies and blondies.
Blondies. I like, again, like I said, I can't do decadent chocolate anymore. It has to be something with a little snap. So I appreciate a good blondie. I do. That's a solid thing. The only thing I haven't tried is tarts. I haven't tried that before ever in life.
Cheesecake.
It's just that. What's the difference?
Cheesecake would count as a tart. It's got the crust on bottom, but it's not a pie.
Okay. Really?
I mean, usually it's got like a custard filling and fruit on top. So a cheesecake classifies as a tart. There are tarts that aren't like all cheesecakes are tarts. Not all tarts are cheesecake.
Okay. All right. I will try fudge when I can. Tarts maybe, but I am going to actively look out for an upside down cake. I think it's time for me to try that. Yes. All right.
I would say the rest of my list, but my phone just shut down to update. I don't know how long. Oh! It just powered back on. You good, phone?
Huh?
You good, phone? I'm wondering. Oh, now it's starting the update. Okay, well.
That's all right. You can tell me your list later, maybe tomorrow. But SmackDown is
Uh,
over.
I mean it. Cookies is 7, 8, and 9. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Okay.
But
Right.
cookies is number 7.
Yeah.
Oh, phone. Wow, that was quick. Quick update. Boom, boom, boom. Search. Boom. Let's just type in fudge.
Yeah, keep it down.
Pulled it up. Number 8 is cake, and number 9 is churros.
My job finally got, well, not finally. We have churros with a Nutella filling. 3 is the limit. After 3, you're gonna feel sick. But if you hit 3, it's all nice and warm and delicious.
What does baklava count as? Is baklava? Huh.
I do not know. I'm not even gonna try.
Is baklava cake? What kind of dessert is baklava?
I've heard of it before.
What type of food is baklava? What is baklava considered? A layered pastry dessert. So I guess it's its own thing. Pastry.
What I'm hearing is in the rim of tiramisu, because I know tiramisu, the pastry with custard in it. So maybe it's in that classification.
Yeah. I mean, if tiramisu was fruit flavored instead of coffee flavored, it'd probably be classified as a tart.
Okay. No, I don't think so.
If it was strawberry flavored instead of espresso flavored, I think it'd be classified as a tart.
What the frick are lady fingers? Like really? What are those classified as?
I would say cookies.
Oh yeah, I mean.
But a cheesecake, for instance, that's graham cracker crust at the bottom. So
yeah.
They're in the same wheelhouse. If it was fruit instead, I think it would be a tart.
I might have to look in depth with these questions, but that is the end of SmackDown. It was a really great show. I'm not sure if the matches were great and the crowd just amped it up, or if the matches were decent and the crowd amped it up. I'll say this: the crowd was.
This was the best episode of WWE in months.
Like. Y'all need to go out the country more. I know we were in the pandemic, but even before 2020, it's been a long time since y'all been out the country and hit a pay-per-view. Y'all need to reconsider and hit some more, because England, the crowd's gonna be on fire.
Mm-hmm. Clash at the Castle. That was the last time.
Yeah, them in England, the crowd will never level. I love America. But
wait. Sami Zayn. He challenged for the title in Canada.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what I'm saying is, before this year and last year, it's been a minute since they had to review in another country. Don't know why, because as you can see, Clash of the Castle, Elimination Chamber, Backlash, and it's just SmackDown. These crowds are off the chain. So I need y'all to reconsider and get some more of these going and popping. Do you have a match tonight? It's hard. I'm going.
They were all pretty good. Like, it's hard to pick a favorite.
I'm gonna pick Shinsuke versus Karrion, just for the most improved, because Karrion did way more than I thought he would. Well, he was capable of, maybe because he was going to get Shinsuke, but I liked it. I'm hoping that after this draft, hopefully after Backlash, we get everybody back on track. But ooh.
In that case, since you're going with that, I'll go with the main event because I like my short foreign wrestlers.
Short foreign wrestlers.
Small foreign wrestlers. However it was that Dolores described them as. I like my tiny foreign wrestlers. What can I say?
That sounds better. That's tiny foreign wrestlers. MVP.
Shinsuke.
I'm gonna give my LVP to Corbin, and more so WWE, because we all knew that it was gonna be Corbin versus Cameron Grimes. But to finally get it, and they're in basic clothes, like they're not millionairing it up for their first encounter. Come on, it should be to the moon. Bitcoin money making Cameron Grimes versus Bum Corbin or Las Vegas Corbin.
I mean, and the thing is that is actually the way that rich people behave. Like Bill Gates and the guy who owns Facebook, what's his face? Zuckerberg. These guys, they wear the same outfits all the time. They don't go around throwing around cash. Like, if you didn't know who they were, you would think that they were just an average dude who doesn't have any money.
But WWE wise, I need big hat Cameron Grimes.
You need Ted DiBiase.
I need Ted DiBiase up in here. I'm like, okay, so the second encounter, I need to do better. Do better, WWE. I need to be way bigger than what it was. But
we don't need them to act like real rich men. We need to act like rich men in a comic book.
Like I need redneck Richmond. That's what I need. The redneck yacht club. That's what I need on TV for these two people.
But I just got $300,000 and I'm going to get a triple wide trailer.
Exactly. Versus the bougie, snobby New York person. Yo, I got money. I'm going to get some couple of people. I feel so weird. Take us out, Sammy.
I think we're already taken out. Boom. Join us tomorrow for Backlash. Puerto Rico should be awesome. Saturday night is all right. Hopefully it's all right for you to spend it with us. Tune in Tuesday for the cookout where we are doing the draft
for AEW.
And Dolores is probably going to kick her butts. Dolores mentioned coffee ice cream. I'm going to go grab me a bowl of coffee ice cream now. Peace, love, and rock and roll.
Bye.
Peace out, my bitches.